two, one. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dragon Dungeon. We play a game, not video game, but game with tabletop. But no table, it's a fake table. And today, oops.
That is a terrible accent. Terrible.
It can't be a bad accent if I'm just making noises, because I don't know what it's trying to be. So, objectively, it's the correct one. Alrighty. So, welcome everybody. This is the Tales of Revedia. We have, the classic party here. Absolutely wonderful group of players, with questionable decision-making skills at times. Starting things off from the top right. I don't know if this is my right or my left. I don't know if the camera's flipped. Honestly, it is what it is. But the highest person on the screen, the guy right here. Is that correct? Yeah, the guy right there. That's, hey, do you mind? I'm working here.
Work.
That's Neff. He's playing our Ranger Zelthar.
And he's gone.
This is a good start. Truly.
Hello, it is me, DM brother Sergey.
Today we make
So-
borscht on stream.
Fuck me, eh?
Like a cooking channel, what?
But that is our wonderful ranger, Zelthar, played by Neff. He missed like 2 attacks last session. Pretty happy about that. Also, he got his shit kicked in pretty hard. Didn't expect that. Don't think any of us did. But he's still alive and around, So take that as for what it is. We're all happy
Is that
about
the most brutal you ever called us out in the intros? Like any of us?
I think so.
I know he really got fucked up last.
He did.
That's not on him. That's just the numbers.
It's a bad session when the Tabaxi sorcerer has to be the medic.
I would have if I would. Yeah, no, not going there.
Yeah. Below him, we have our barbarian, Kalis. He's got that wild soul flowing through him, and he also looks like a minotaur, except a deer, and that makes some people a little uncomfortable, especially because he's got the eyes like at the side, and when he stares at you, it can feel really like intense, a little uncomfortable. He's absolutely wonderful, covered in animals, and sometimes the blood of his enemies, but that's kind of how it goes.
That's a good point. I think deer have eyes on either side of their heads.
Yeah, because they have
They don't have
because they're like prey.
2 eyes on a flat plane.
Yeah.
So do you look at people like this?
I mean, I imagine not.
Half human, half deer is a servitor.
It would be. Good point.
I didn't know there was a name for that. We'll start using that because it sounds cool. Below him, we have our cleric Jungem, who last session role-played a Dragon Ball character by turning into a giant monkey to avoid dying. And it was quite the successful endeavor, as being turned into a giant monkey by our Sorcerer Sparks led to the party escaping, or at least Jungem escaping, because they didn't want me to kidnap her and eat her brain. And that was kind of bullshit. Fuck you guys.
Sorry.
It's okay, I'll make up for it. Directly to his left, this way. Is this my left? It's my left. I just don't know if it's everyone else's left. Is it stage left? We'll go with stage left. Directly stage left of Jungem, we have Sparks. He arguably, kind of the session MVP last game because our cleric isn't dead anymore. And that's going to be really nice going forward, considering she had the army of 30 skeletons. That wouldn't have been so nice to have uncontrolled. But, oh, no, there's the whole deafening the whole party, too. That did happen. There
Whole
wasn't that
party.
Almost the whole party. I apologize.
They don't know that.
Some
They
of us
can't
were
hear.
fine.
Yes. There was the minor incident. But outside that, it be due. And above him, we have the wonderful rogue Terran, who is very pissed off at these fucking Duragar because apparently when your party's ranger gets the shit beat out of them, it upsets some people. Don't really get it, it's not my cup of tea, but I am nervous as to what she's going to do to the enemies this session.
They're
with-
dead now.
We'll see. So with that, yeah, I sort of briefly recapped our last session in the character introductions, but the party had found themselves sort of snooping around the city of Thunderhole on some reconnaissance to scout things out for the siege that they had planned to lay with the beholders they had allied with. That sounds like a lot off rip, doesn't it? But that's just how it is. However, things went slightly awry, and as they came upon the northeast gate of the city to do a little bit of investigation, the party's cleric, in an attempt to be stealthy, even with magical means, proved to be not quite so. As she is
Tell
sort
me.
of...
Also was really drunk.
Abandoned all stealth is more accurate.
Well, this is how it started. Afterwards, all stealth was abandoned, yeah. But there was at least like an attempt.
No. Juggen left the safety bubble of pass without a trace. That is what happened.
I think I remember you leaving it too, Sparks.
No,
you
I
guys.
definitely did.
Yeah, but I had a 26.
I mean, hell,
Fair.
with a
Juggen had
13, he still
3.
wasn't doing too hot. But, yeah, and that alerted the umpteenth amount of Duragar who were standing guard there, all of which who saw this sort of loud metal 8-foot-tall woman sort of walk around the corner, in which chaos quickly ensued. As the party found themselves on the receiving end of these sort of psionic, like, mech type creatures. And soon after, it seemed that to be the case that the ones at the front gate were alerted as well. And with a small hail of ballista bolts, as well as just a general sense of not wanting to die, the party decided that we should probably take our cleric and go. In which Sparks mounted a small rescue mission, and the party was able to get the fuck out of there for the time being. However, as they're running down the caverns of Thunderhole, and behind you, you all hear, as the sounds of battle sort of had waned with your all's leaving, you can hear the sounds of footsteps and orders being shouted as the troops are being mobilized. And you guys get back to the barracks where you all had been, and you guys all get back to the barracks where you guys have sort of been hiding out among Zoldikok's forces. And there's this sort of like almost sort of cartoonish like moment where as you all sort of burst through the gate, sort of riding atop Jungum, you watch as her form immediately shifts back into human as it's just this rolling mass of people clambering through. And you hear this sort of gruff, growling voice. What the fuck was that? What happened out there? As you see Zoldikok, eye sort of inflamed in red. It's this sort of small bits of slobber coming out of his mouth as he's sort of looking upon all of you. And you see Josh sort of sheepishly looking behind him, and from the barracks you see, Kurith sort of armored up in like this average armor he found from the barracks, and Rowland sort of coming out behind him. Both of them look sort of at arms, because, I mean, everyone heard between the various yelling, the lightning that happened 3 times. There was Kanji, then there was, you cast lightning bolt twice, and then there was the...
No. It was Kanji with a lightning strike, and then it was the Wand of Wonder with a...
With the lightning. I thought you cast lightning bolt twice, though, not once.
No, it was a lightning strike and then a lightning bolt.
Oh, yeah. But then there was the initial effect, which deafened everybody. That's audible, very audible, too.
Yeah, that was thunder, not lightning.
Thunder. We can be pedantic. Everyone heard it. I think that's the point.
Yeah.
And you see these various people at arms as sort of the small group of like gazers and spectators sort of looking out at the area.
So, some good news. We found this key thing, and I think it turns on a teleport, which might go into the deep hold. The bad news is, what What's the opposite of a siege? Because I think that's what we're going to be dealing with in about 30 seconds.
The opposite of a...
to a minute.
Do you mean an
Assault.
attack?
An assault.
I believe that's also a siege.
Fuck!
We-
And you watch as he turns around, this sort of... The small, like, array of, like, eye beams just fucking decimates this small, like, group of gazers that were just sort of sitting out in the crowd. It's like... Breathe, Zoldy. Breathe, Zoldy.
On the plus side, though,
Breathe, Zoldy.
we killed one of the dwarfy creatures. It kind of was like a mechanized suit, and I think I gravely wounded a mind flayer.
Absolutely beautiful. It seems other people were gravely wounded as well, weren't they? As he sort of looks over at, like, the haggard Zelthar and Jungum.
Details.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna heal?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm healing myself.
And
I
he
gonna
goes,
heal
don't feel like we're gonna have the whole short rest thing going on. It doesn't seem like it.
There's a reason we weren't ready for this. That's why we weren't trying to get their attention. God damn it. They're coming.
They may not know we're here.
Your games expended.
We could hide.
No. You see, I point to the vast array of skeletons. I think that's gonna give it away.
Well, there's a wall, isn't there? Isn't this a wall?
Yeah, there's like an actual, like, gate there, like, for the barracks.
Well, they're just gonna look over that and then see. I point to the Republican, that, and then us, and then they're gonna attack.
I'm gonna touch Terra and myself and give us like bolstering magic. So that sort of like guidance effect, and I'll probably I don't know, should I restore a spell slot to Juggin?
I think he was asking you a question.
That's on you, dog. Yeah, no, that's on you, man. I didn't mean to cast that.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh boy.
So what do I get?
So you get a 3rd level spell slot back.
No, I wish I could.
You get a D3 added to ability checks, Terran, or something like that. Is that it? How does that work, Kalis?
Oh wow.
Basically, to attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
A D3
Weird guidance. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why a D3. That seems like such a...
to attack and ability.
Who the fuck has a D3 on him?
You doesn't.
So strange.
Cool. How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Just so you know, it's a D6 divided by 2.
Yeah, but it's weird. Why would you want to just say a D6, half a... I don't... D3 is
1,
weird.
2 is 1, 3, 4 is 2, 5, 6.
I understand how it works, I just don't like it.
Like, it's nothing else in the system uses a D3. It's like way out of place. But yeah.
I want a 3rd level spell slot back, please. Thank you.
So, as
Well,
you see him,
I'm out. Sorry.
as you see him sort of standing there, fuming, just like looking back towards like the rest of them. If they pull out all the stops, we're not going to be able to hold this position very long. We need to be ready to make a retreat, at least back to the caves for the time being. He's sort of... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, should we maybe retreat anyway and just not be
Well,
here for them to find?
Position willingly, because then they can just reinforce it without worry. Whereas if we, if we sit here and at least exchange some firepower, they will have cost resources to do so.
That's true, but currently we're running a little short on resources right now. Some of you look not terrible. Mostly.
Hi.
Ish. You got your friends over there. How long do you think you can hold this position? I just need to make sure we get the eggs out of here, and then we can at least come back for the time being, or at least cover up the caves. We can do that much. We can at least blow it so there's no trail for them to follow, or there's no way for them to get through behind us.
Depends what attacks us, really.
Well,
How
I don't
long
know.
do
You're the one who
you-
saw what was over there.
It shouldn't be too bad if we can hold the threshold.
Well,
I don't know. It was mostly ballistic.
Well, I doubt they'll be carrying any ballista, but apparently, if you killed one of their bigger toys and you pissed off the mind flayer, I'm sure they're not going to be conservative about what they send.
How many skeletons do you want to survive, Jugum?
What type of question is that?
I don't know. I mean, probably
These are
not.
people's lives, Sparks.
No, they're people's death.
On life?
How many would you accept as a loss before retreating?
That's a really good question. Any? As soon as they get touched or want to retreat.
Well, I mean, the idea is to, hold the line until they can fall back. How long would that take?
Well, depending on when we get here, we just need to clear out this area, and we can get ready to blow the cave behind us. Maybe from right now, if we rush, we can get anything done within. Once the process starts, it won't take more than a couple minutes.
All right, get your floaty ball going.
You're lucky I can't fucking.
Hey, look, I'm about to stop a horde of dwarves coming, and
You brought the fucking horde.
and I'm about to go and deal with it. So, go and fucking run away if you have to.
I'm standing at the gateway just to keep an eye out if anything's coming down the ways.
What type of gate is it?
So it's a gate with sort of like a set of like double doors similar to that of like the East Gate, but doesn't seem to be made out of these like this sort of like big like sort of like this stone blocks. It seems to be made out of this material you would know as like bark stock, which is like this like dense like it's not wood. It's actually like a fungal like material. It's like a fungi, but it's essentially like similar like a dense like hardwood. Like oak or something that would be used for holding gates for large gates.
I'm impressed that in a dwarven city they have a wooden gate door, but that's really expensive for them.
No, it's not wood. It's bark stock. It's different.
It's fungi.
Yeah, but it's bark stock's like it's like a fung like it's DNG. There's a whole bunch of magical fungi that grow underground and shit. It's just on the list of them that they use as an alternative to stuff. But yeah, it seems to be like one of those sort of large gates, double doors. Each door is probably about 10 feet wide.
Is there a sort of battlements above the gate so you can stand on it and look over?
There is sort of like you can't stand up and sort of like get up there and look. There doesn't seem to be equipped like the ballistay and other things that were on the deep hold, but there are like what's the word? I can't fucking remember. What are the fucking arrow hole thing? I can't remember the word. The things that you like you shoot like the small
arrow slits.
Arrow slits. Sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember the actual name for this.
I think that's literally what they're called.
I think it is too.
I thought there was like a fancy name for them or something. Maybe not.
Is there like murder holes?
No, that's where you pour down tar
But
All
yeah,
the D4s.
or pitch, burning pitch. That's the murder holes. I guess you could shoot arrows down there too if you didn't have any burning pitch, but it's more like those are the holes going down, like in between the gate, the portcullises, portcullis. But the arrow slits are the ones that you can shoot out from.
yeah,
Okay.
and those seem to be
Castle
sort of
anatomy.
set up on there as well. I'm just gonna
Okay,
use this
good.
as a relevant token because that's good enough because we haven't.
I'm a-
actually- and where's Koreth?
Oh,
my-
that's helpful.
Why are there? Oh yeah, I forgot Johnny that whole fucking StarCraft session. Fucking banelings and ultralisks.
Rowlin or whatever Zelthar's brother's name could probably,
Yeah, I'm just
whack
setting him
some
down.
cure wounds on.
Who's still fucked up?
I mean, Zelthar.
I have 44 out of 82. So,
Do you
Oh,
need a
you
health
got more.
potion? I've got another one. It's a it's a
I have a
superior.
supreme. I have a supreme one. I give it a weird name. I'll probably drink the supreme one.
Well, there
How
you
much
go.
does that heal for though?
Rowland be able to heal you 16 with that, and what other spell slots?
16. Okay,
That's
I should
third
be at
level.
60.
Okay.
That's decent.
Yeah, I
I'm
think that's good enough.
Just don't get hit. Easy.
Right.
Well, stand with us between you and those roll buff dwarf dudes.
And
Got it.
the last one.
Oh, I need to pull up my mob rules thing, don't I?
Yes, you do.
I'm going
Fuck yes, you do.
to float up to the battlements and cast invisibility on myself, and then peer over the edge.
I like how you're both annoyed by that.
Give me a perception check, Sparks.
And
I
I'm making
forgot
sure I
about
don't kill everyone first, if that's all right. There you
know,
go.
it's I get you. You know, everyone appreciates it. I've heard some people
Yeah,
are fond
do their
of their
job for them.
characters. 20. So, while you don't see anything, sort of faintly echoing down the halls, you do hear sort of like the resounding thuds of like metallic footsteps coming from a bit further down the main hall. When looking over, you don't see anything at the moment.
Okay.
Be invisible.
Could I look for is there enough dust on the floor that I would notice boot treads appearing in front of me?
Yeah, no. You from this point right now, like, or from how far from like the actual top of the gate, you don't see anything immediately.
Okay.
Like, it sounds like you it doesn't sound like they're like right outside the gate or anything. That's not what I'm saying. It just sounds like you hear like sort of the echoing in the caverns of it happening. And also you hear this sort of this interesting noise, which sounds like almost like, I don't know. That's a terrible way to describe it. It's like this like squishy roaring sound, like almost this gargled like yelling, but distinctly inhuman.
I mean, gargled yelling doesn't exactly sound human in the first place.
It doesn't. More than agree. But yeah, very, very, very peculiar sounding.
Does that sound like something that could have originated from the mind flayers, or does it sound like a deeper tone that would be from a larger thing?
It sounds like you're not familiar with what the mind flayer thing sounds like, but if there were one, it would be that. I'm going to let my dogs out real quick since they're at the door staring at it.
What should we do here?
Well, clearly,
I still haven't attuned to the intellect thing.
I mean, we need to whatever we're doing, we need to defend until we can get the rest of them out for our plan to be successful anyway. just don't get hit by the mind flare. Stay far away from it. You got a bow, you got a range. You got a ton of javelins. Just throw a javelin.
Yeah, this game's easy, dog. Just don't get hit.
Just don't get hit.
Just be good. Oh boy. Are we still streaming while Flash is just
Mm-hmm. Of course we are.
Yep.
cool?
I was just giving y'all
Cool,
time to
just
talk
wanted to
because
check.
It seemed like y'all wanted to make a plan, so I was just giving you a moment.
Oh please! Our plans never succeed. Contact with the enemy. Like not one.
No, that's not true. Is it? No, there's
We've
been
had plans before.
We've made plans, and then immediately the first turn that Elijah gets, we're like, oh well, I guess that's another time to abandon it completely and do whatever the fuck else we want.
Well, it was messed up because last session the guy ran out of the hall and killed Zelfar, and then everyone went after Zelfar, and then it was all awry. But we responded to circumstances.
Yeah, no one
Think
died.
you're gonna
So
get
it
smashed?
went well.
Actually,
I'm gonna.
Can I have a health potion? Another lesser health potion if anyone has a spare.
I'm gonna actually try
I
doing.
believe
this.
Atomic has one.
Just because I would like to actively be a healer in case somebody else goes down again.
I have one as well.
I have 2 greater healing potions.
Well, can I have a healing potion of some description?
You can have mine since you gave me yours. It's
Yours is a
regular
lesser.
potion of healing. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just move all the tokens. That's. Oh my god. That's
Ooh.
1, 2.
Ooh, I wonder what's coming.
Okay, that's gargantuan. This is medium.
That's gargantuan.
See, that's the thing that I would have thought would have made the roar,
Maybe it's
Whatever
a
that is.
big mind flayer.
Yeah.
That's just Cthulhu.
Yep.
It's fat.
so question:
Nope. No questions for you.
if you have something that gives you resistance to all damage for a short amount of time, does that, like, if you go down and if someone shoves it down your throat, would that prevent you from taking further damage, or is it too late at that point?
Resistant is only half damage, so it wouldn't make any difference anyway.
Yeah, because once you go down, you don't take damage. You just take death saves.
Okay.
What else? And.
Oh yeah, is that the only fancy potion we have?
No.
Oh, to have
You have
fancy-
drugs too if you want to do those.
I have a lot of mushrooms.
We do.
Not the best time.
No.
I don't think I have any. I think I drank or stole all my potions. I just have healing potions.
I have a couple of fancy potions left, but not that many.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're gonna.
We might want to save those for the assault anyway, if we can help it.
Alright, and this is the last thing I need, and then we'll be able to. What the fuck?
Last thing. I don't believe you.
That's fine. Your beliefs are irrelevant to the truth.
I am the truth.
What does that mean?
You can handle the truth.
I actually rewatched that movie recently.
I don't know what that's from. I have no idea.
It's from this military movie where Tom Cruise plays a GI lawyer or some shit, and Jack Nicholson's on trial for and he's not on trial, he's a witness, and I don't know, he tries to blame these 2 dudes for murder or some shit. I don't know, some weird shit. Cool movie though. Uh-oh. Okay, you guys can't see that. Alright, let me make sure they're all inside, and I'll close the door behind me.
It will also actually be right.
You're going to be right.
Right back. Sorry, right back.
All right.
She is also the truth, in fact.
I face up, I hold out, I reach out
Straight
for
out
the
of the volley.
truth.
I don't know the lyrics to the rest of that one, but it's catchy.
Hey, that's like Persona 4. That's golden in a nutshell. It's just catchy.
That's just catchy.
God, I love every song in that game except the combat themes, because I can't. It's too long, it's too much of that same songs. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty. Real quick, Sparks, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
But I'm invisible.
I know what you are. I'm just asking.
Leave me alone. You can't see me. I'm invisible.
Did I see anyone coming?
No, there's no one there. You don't see anybody.
Hey, I'm gonna re-roll that. Because I don't
That's a good pick to reroll as a.
I'm gonna roll a 1 instead.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Why is now our bad luck spree? Why is right now our bad luck spree?
Our bad decisions are catching up with us.
Honestly, it's beautiful. It's truly beautiful.
No, my tacos are everywhere.
So,
That's the spell effect on Sparks.
Tacos.
How can they say
Uh,
no,
There was
I just anybody sees you, it just has to make a wisdom save.
What happens?
Nothing.
Oh,
Maybe something happens.
X to doubt.
So I do have a
For real.
120 dark vision, and there's this whole it's not like a full gate, but I can see through it.
Are you on
Yeah.
top of the gate?
Do I have to? No.
Okay. Yeah, you can't see unless the gate's open. Unless you guys want the gate open.
No. Oh, it's like, okay. I thought it was bars. It's not bars. It's an actual door.
No, yeah, it's like an actual door that has like a sort of what's it called? Like it's just a bar. I don't know what the fucking name for it is. Like it's a barred door.
If there's not like an opening we can look through, then I guess we all gotta go on top of the gate.
Yeah, I figured we
on
could
the
see
like
through it.
left and like right sides there would be like these like sort of small windows sort of going like through the stonework, but like you couldn't like those are actual like those have like steel bars going through them. Like you wouldn't be able to like reach in or like do anything. You'd just be able to see like glimpses of like the outside.
So there's like arrow slits?
It's not like an arrow slit. I'm talking about like on the bottom. It's more like almost like a small like window or almost like a porthole in the stone, like in the gate. On the sides of the door itself, or on the side to the left and right of the door, not on the door. That's what I'm trying to say.
I kind of want to go on top, but I also don't really want to go on top because I feel like if they do
The reason that Sparks is on top is because he was gonna, tell you when he can see.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going on top of the gate. Because I can't do anything from behind a stone wall.
I mean, wait for
Neither
them
can
to
I,
come
really.
over the stone wall.
Okay, so as you are all standing atop the gate, Sparks, yeah, you had a 20 on your perception check. You hear what's it called? More sort of the sounds of like sort of like footsteps and movements and further down the tunnel, and then you hear like there's this brief moment of silence, and there is this audible sort of loud clang sound. Almost similar to that of like snapping metal, like the breakings of like a lock or a chain or something like that. It sort of echoes throughout the cavern. And
Oh no.
And wait, I need to check something actually real quick. This might be important. Does it? No, it does not. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. You see sort of slithering down the main tunnel, sort of off in the distance, a significant ways from where you are now. Let me just move the token over there.
Oh please.
It would actually be...
I don't know what that is, but I don't like it.
You see this sort of large slithering mass with these sort of tentacles protruding from this mouth that's expanding out, almost this sort of almost sickening looking creature. I can post a better image, or like a full image in the group chat for you guys to have a visual.
Looks like a purple worm, but with more tentacles.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh god. Sorry.
Is it like one snake body or like many like tendrils coming off of it?
It's this sort of one like large snake body. There's a better visual for it in the chat.
I really hate this already.
Yeah, me too.
It's like an Orochi. Oh my god.
And you watch as it has like this sort of mouth. You see no eyes of this creature. But there's these sort of long sort of tentacles reaching out of its mouth, sort of grasping at the ground around it. And you see this sort of head perk up and then rush off down in the direction of, what's it called? Towards the north gate. Or towards the northwest gate. As there's a sort of low rumbling sound as you can hear it sort of maneuvering through the caverns.
Well,
Northwest gate?
Yeah, it's...
toward the boulets.
It seems to be... I'd say give me an animal, I'd say animal handling. No, it's not an animal, but it seems to be like primitive or like bestial in nature.
A
Can I
lab.
also?
Sure,
Yeah.
you could as well, Sparks.
Ooh. I'm great at that.
So, Sparks, as you're sort of more sort of stunned by whatever the fuck that is, Kalis, you get a very familiar feeling because you've seen this many times, but the beast definitely appears to be hunting or searching. What for, though? Who could possibly know?
Did it see us?
It didn't look over in your direction.
Did it look like it had eyes?
It did not look like it had eyes.
Did
Yeah,
it,
but I mean, it makes sense. I mean, like notice.
when it was moving, did it look like it dug itself into the ground, burrowed through the ground, and then like popped back up to sense, or was it definitely snaking its way above the ground?
It's actually it's very strange you mentioned that. Because the target or the creature, it didn't seem to be burrowing exactly. It seemed to be doing the opposite, where as it was moving, it was almost floating a little bit off the ground as it was moving.
Right. It can fly. Wonderful. That's what we need. Giant snaky monster that can fly. Cool.
Oh, wait, fuck. Taryn didn't hear that. Oh, no. Oh, did you?
No, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Darren knows. Well, yeah, I heard.
And,
I didn't hear it. Can you say it again?
No. You were here. You're allowed. You don't get takebacks. Are you on your floor again, by the way?
No, I'm in the other room.
Okay, just curious. That's all. Yeah, and as you see it sort of snake off into the corner into another sort of area. Briefly, you hear what seems to be this sort of screaming or yelling coming from the direction of where the tavern area was. And that goes on.
well.
And that goes on for maybe about.
Well,
It goes on. It's not. It doesn't go on for long. Maybe about 15 seconds go by, and then just silence.
Well, you see, I told that they should have come with us, but you know.
And
Maybe they killed it.
yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
They killed it with their trapdoor. Just
I
like the
Did chunk you a lot?
They got a bigger bow this time. They're ready.
with the trapdoor, they got it like the rancor, like ha, got off the head of the snake.
If only.
It's a very sharp trapdoor.
Tell ourselves that.
But what's it called? As that goes by, there's a few more moments of silence, and Sparks, you hear the sounds of footfalls begin to pick up once again, and this time you can distinctly see that, or you can distinctly hear that it sounds like they're coming towards this gate.
What do we do, Kalis? Do we attack?
Just hold for now. We don't know their numbers, and we're just trying to hold this place for a time.
I
We
suggest
didn't.
lie down then. I'll tell you what's happening.
Scene.
Yeah, I'll. This is difficult with the antlers. I'll it's ramparts, right? So I'll crouch down behind one of the up thingies.
It's a Merlin. Called a Merlin.
I'll crouch down behind the Merlin.
That's what it's called.
Cast a magic spell with my
I swear,
wand.
these Ren Fair goers, they're over here correcting all our castle terminology and our battlements and our forts. You know what?
No, that's the writer, not the Rennie.
That's the writer. Okay.
Writers are worse.
They are. They're the worst.
Yeah.
We're the worst.
We are.
Always looking shit up and learning things and writing about it.
Oh, yeah, fuck them.
Online thesauruses are like crack. They just are. Can't help myself.
Mm-hmm. So, give me a stealth check, Kalis, as you're sort of. I assume you're trying to be stealthy on the ramparts.
He should be lying down enough so he can't see the antler.
I mean, yeah, that's the idea. I'm getting down behind the thing.
Sure.
Um,
I know. I realize. I'm keeping note of it.
Is Pacitus Trace or anything still active?
No.
Okay. I do get a.
Actually, Rallin would
No,
be
it is.
up there with the two of you. He'd have his long. We'll say that he would cast it. Sure.
I would also
that-
expect him to lie down.
It's actually funny, Sparks. Sort of as you mentioned that you watch as he's sort of standing there, sort of in the shadows of the area. He sort of begins to dissipate into the air.
Oh,
yeah.
so he's a shadow ranger. Gloomstalker, that one. Perhaps.
Maybe. He'd be over. Well, have to be sure. We'll say he's there, so you make sure you get the effect.
Hey, Gloomstalker's not a nice term. Maybe he's just depressed.
It's been a lot of responsibility left on him since everything that's happened. He's out here all alone.
Like, it's not people's fault that they're depressed. Like,
Uh,
the gloom is stalking them.
so where does everyone's position? Is this where everyone sort of plans on? What the fuck is there a Durg right there? Shit.
Oh,
Pretty
that's
sure it's
Renelin.
not Durgar, it's a dwarf.
Oh.
How well can we see out those little like porthole windows on either side of the door?
I can estimate like draw like the line of sight. It wouldn't be great. Oh, you know what? Who needs straight lines anyway? It'd be
To
sort
be
of in that
fair,
direction.
you're supposed to be hiding, not, peeking through the holes. That's what us three on top are for.
I mean, there's you gotta. It's not like they're like sort of standing in like a window, but
I just have this mental image of Taryn staring through the porthole, like wide-eyed. The Duragar looks at you, and you just stare back and smile.
alrighty.
You know, I was
What's
gonna say
the
that's
result?
not a Terran thing until you said the last bit.
Does Zelthar want to be on the gate?
Hey,
Um,
we got enough people right now. It's not like he can't just jump up anyway, because he's got that ring
That's
of
true.
jumping
that is true.
that he hasn't used yet.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, he did.
What's
Yeah.
what's
He
the
did.
height of the skate exactly?
It's about
To the
it's
Or
about
we-
what's it called? Like off the ground, it'd be about like 20 feet or so up, like about a story and a half, 2 stories. Like if you would like to go up the stairs and come up, it's a pretty decent ways off the ground. The actual height of the cavern, like itself, of like this mouth, is maybe only like 15 feet above you guys. So if anything did try to fly in, you'd probably be able to smack at Kalis unless they were like along the roof, because you got the strong range.
Yeah, like if anything's theoretically, if anything's large or maybe a bit bigger than large, I should be able to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okie dokie. And last things last. Alright. So, as you are all watching from above and you hear the sort of sound of resounding footsteps get closer and closer, Sparks, eventually, perception check, you'd see maybe about, probably like a couple hundred, maybe 150 feet or so down the cavern, the area looks to be sort of disturbed.
Does it look like it's heavily disturbed, or a lot of footprints, like small phalanx of?
I'd say even with the 20 at this distance, it's quite hard to tell. But you do see sort of these small clouds of dust. It seems that some force is coming towards you, and as you make that observation, sort of appearing, maybe about 30 feet ahead of you guys, or maybe, but yeah, I'd say about 30 feet ahead of the front gate or so. From this unknown source, in the middle of in the middle of the air, you see this sort of greenish like bulb begin to sort of pulsate as this green sort of smoky gas begins to emanate from it and fill the space of a 20-foot radius, I do believe. Yeah, a 20-foot radius, yellow-green fog.
Uh-oh.
It's another cloud kill.
No, you guys didn't get no, it wasn't. It was a poison cloud last time.
Oh, wasn't it?
Yeah, I forgot how to draw circles in Roll20. It's been so long. All right, we're good.
Isn't there a shape?
Yeah, I just forgot what it was.
It's like
It's alt. And you hold alt.
5,
Yeah.
10. Is that right? Holy shit.
Bum, 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 bum.
There we go. Good job, Elijah. As this sort of large sort of cloud of this yellow-green gas begins to, what's it called, emanate and push towards you all. And from further on down the cave, you begin to feel like this sort of like low rumbling. As you see the form of this, of the creature from previous, the large sort of tentacled serpentine beast appear. Let me actually move him off the GM layer. As it's sort of bounding, slamming against the, what's it called? The tunnels of like this sort of rock wall, as you watch the tentacles sort of reaching out and grabbing at places on the wall and ground. And it's almost like it's like sniffing or sensing, but it's piling itself straight, or it's like I don't want to say running, it doesn't have legs, but it's sort of slithering quickly along the ground, straight in your direction. And with that,
So if it's 20 feet tall, can I just float another 5 feet up?
You're talking about the
big cloud of green. I presume it's cloud kill, or a poison cloud, or whatever. I don't know. Something vaguely like that. But if it's a 20-foot radius, I can go 5 feet up and not get hit by it.
that's if it's on the ground. Yes, it's not though.
I can just hold my breath, right? Unless it's like got irritant, and I wouldn't know that.
Some things ignore the ability to hold their breath. Do we see what?
Well, I'm gonna hold my breath anyway. You know,
Okay.
couldn't hurt.
Do we see what cast it? Like, can we see?
No, you
Okay.
didn't. You did not see the creature that cast it, and that area is not heavily obscured, by the way. Just so you know.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay.
I believe cloud. Yeah, no, I'll say it's cloud kill. Yeah, the area
Oh,
is heavily obscured.
Yeah, it's heavily obscured. But the thing with cloud kill is that it's low level. It sinks to its lowest level.
Okay, well then don't be on the other side of the gate in a couple minutes.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
gonna be shit. It's gonna be shit. It sinks through cracks and stuff like that. Taran is buggered, but Sparks.
You guys should really get on this gate. It's great on the gate.
Yeah, and you guys looking through the sort of portholes at the bottom, you see the sort of large green sort of rolling mist begun to come towards you guys. And yeah,
So,
can you guys
did you tell me that, or everyone that?
also you guys should be able to see the Neolithid on the map as well at this point, on where it's coming from. Sparks.
Neolithid.
What is a neolithid?
Bad.
Is that what it's called? Is that
It's huge.
It's
the big-
No, it's gargantuan.
I'm gonna plink like a pebble off of Jogun's halo, and he's like, come on.
I mean, 20 feet tall. I think it's still gonna get the people on the gate. Oh no, it's not. The gate is 20 feet. So yeah, as long as you're on top of the gate, you're fine.
Yes.
Get up here! Get up here
So,
now!
before you do
Take
that,
device and
Roll initiative.
yeah, roll initiative first, everybody.
Do you want to delete the initiative tracker order so we get new ones?
Sure.
Come on, advantage on initiative. I know I'm gonna roll so high.
Jugger.
18.
Where is my?
I rolled it twice
you
for no reason.
Fucking kidding me?
Do I
Reroll
succeed
it.
where everyone else
I was gonna
fails?
do yourself luck.
Yeah.
Wait, what's up?
I used luck.
Well, no, but you don't like if you're a rogue, you'd want to wait till later in initiative so that if
Yeah.
you're chasing the things, you can sneak attack it.
Very true.
Wait,
But
are
you're
you
an
not an assassin?
assassin rogue, so if you hit it earlier, you crit on it, don't you?
No, if they're surprised, you
Oh.
crit.
Well, yeah, you're right. There's a thing if you go on it first in the turn, I guess. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you have
If you go
advantage.
before.
Yeah, you have advantage on those targets. If they're surprised, it's a critical hit. Bum bum bum. All right, that's everybody. Let me.
You need to roll for our NPC.
Yeah, that way, because if I don't put them on the initiative tracker, I will forget them, like always.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, you do that anyway. So.
No, I don't put them on the initiative tracker. That's the thing. We're changing. We're changing. Oh god, that's actually abysmal.
Look how I got middle of the pack. And like, I rolled so good for initiative.
I wrote shit.
Okay.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty rough for you Dex guys over there.
And okay, that's not bad.
I mean, chug it. No.
We'll just roll for groups. Fuck it. No roll individuals. I want to see it.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Before we go any further, friend. I love to see that shit. And what did he get? Let's go.
So before we before Deltha and I have a chance to move, I wanted to kind of like snag his arm and shove a potion in his hand. The liquid inside looks kind of like liquefied iron, and I want to say, if you get really hurt again, just drink this, okay?
Understood.
If it's a potion of resistance, you want to drink it at the start of the fight, not at the end.
Nope. It's
I don't even know
It
what I
is.
gave y'all anymore, to be honest.
a potion of invulnerability.
Again, I'm pretty sure a potion of invulnerability is it gives you resistance to all damage, which is something you want to drink at the start of a fight because it halves all damage.
Well, it says for 1 minute after you drink this potion, you have resistance to all damage.
Yeah, so you don't want to drink it after you've been
10
hit,
turns.
otherwise it's useless. Because drinking a potion of invulnerability basically doubles the health that you have. Whereas if you drink it when you've got fuck all health left, it just basically means that you've got
Yeah.
double fuck all.
And very few combats ever last longer than a minute, but we'll see if this one does.
Then.
So,
Drink this. It'll help. I don't say what it is. I'm just like, this will help you in the battle. Just drink it.
it's just,
Trust me.
It's don't die juice.
Don't die.
Good old don't die juice.
All right.
Alrighty. So, as good job on initiative, Sparks. That'll be helpful. As you see this sort of massive green cloud beginning to roll in. Let me move them to their correct layer. And there's the only thing you see is the Neolith. It seems to be coming in your all's direction.
Is that on the... Can we see?
Oopsies! I moved the whole fucking map.
Oh god.
Neolithid is up at the top right.
I
He's
don't see it.
he's
Oh, there it is.
he's over here.
I went too far up.
Being scary as fuck.
Alrighty. What's how you feeling, Sparks?
Is it my turn?
It is. You're first on initiative.
Okay, it's my turn. That wisdom save, does it stop me from moving at all?
What do you mean? As I said, the wisdom.
I
Nothing
just- I
happened.
did-
You're first.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 1 and a 2. I expect bad things to happen, Elijah.
That doesn't mean they happen immediately. Maybe the bad things already happened.
Elijah, stop.
Swear to God.
Sad face.
Oh, it's 135 feet away. Don't know what to do.
You spend your turn making that noise.
Meow.
It's the cloud kill.
I mean, how tall is the ceiling?
It depends in some places. Probably like at the mouth of the cave where you guys are, like it's about 15 feet above you, above the wall, but total it'd be 35 feet from the ground. But it gets taller as you go out into the actual sort of main cavern, and then it sort of varies between like 40 to 60 feet.
If I'm correct, all these spaces here, these are actually homes, right?
Yeah. These are like homes, abodes, random stores, not just like cave walls. But I could not be fucked to put in like 80 fucking houses.
You could have done like just walls.
I could have. I did not.
Well, like you could put some alleyways in there. We could hold like hunting in the alleyways. Type of bullshit. It's cool.
Let's see.
I know you put a lot of work in this map. Thank you for all the work you did, Elijah. I'm not trying to be salty.
No. You're fine. You're fine. Bitch.
So I'll float forward 20 feet and then also rise 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That should put me in range of 120 feet of the big fucking terrifying creature over here.
I believe you because I failed math class.
I can't see anyone over here, but hopefully I'll be high enough up to not get hit by things, and then I'm going to use my Wand of Wonder on the Neolithid creature thing coming at me.
You better turn this guy into a squirrel. I'm just saying.
That would be hilarious, but I don't think it is.
Okay. 52.
Oh no! What's bigger than a gargantuan creature?
No.
Yeah, I just cast enlarge on it.
I believe that doubles its size to what can be filled, correctly?
No, I mean it just the next size category up, so.
Is it next size category, or is it just... Okay.
Yeah,
See,
enlarge
size
is-
category is like a doubling of size because it's a 3D object and not just a 2D one.
Yeah. So you watch as what's it called? As you let the wand loose, and as this sort of arcane energy sort of harvests toward this in this fucking devastating attack, whoosh, it hits it, and you see the creature sort of unaffected, and you watch as it grows to sort of expand and fill even more of the tunnel. And the creature is basically the tunnel at this point, as there's just massive serpentine thing filling the entire space.
Can it
it
still
fit
move?
through?
Yeah.
See, the enlarge spell makes it. It can fit through, because enlarge doesn't let you grow fat more than you can fit.
Doesn't it?
What did you do, Sparks?
So a Modron turns up. That's it.
Oh, fuck you again!
Hey,
Wait,
can
who's
you
that?
do something about that?
What the
And I've-
My best friend's
And
here.
you see him pull out some device. He's like, no, you need to call me out of here, boss.
You're here for
Boss, I need to go now. And that does drop invisibility as well, because you cast a spell or
Yes,
use
it
an item.
does. Yeah.
And
And I'm gonna take this opportunity to move another 30 feet, but away.
it's a good
Away.
idea. Let me look up exactly what the enlarge spell does, so I don't forget.
That is, you see, what I wanted to do was not that.
I can imagine there's a big list of things you want. I can imagine that was pretty high on the list of things you didn't want to happen. Okay.
I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it will hit us harder a little bit.
It is its turn on initiative, funnily enough, actually. As Sparks, as your turn wraps up, and then the Modron goes after you, and he's just like, hey, wait a minute. Hey, you're not leaving me here. And he sort of chases off in your
Oh,
direction.
it can make a Constitution saving throw if it is unwilling to be affected by the spell.
What spell?
The
Oh,
enlarge reduce.
I think it's fine with it.
The
I'm
weight
feeling
is
pretty
multiplied by
good.
8.
Oh, this gate is so fucked.
It
Well,
creature obtains the maximum size possible for the space available.
Advantage on strength
Yeah.
checks and ability checks. The saving throw.
It also deals an extra 1d4 damage.
Oh no, that 1d4. Oof.
I'm scared of that 1d4 actually.
Might mean life or death.
Okay. You watch as the creature begins sort of snaking its way. It sees you, Sparks, and as you cast a spell, there's this sort of like hissing scream noise as it follows you. That's at 60 feet? You can't go that far. Oh. Wait, fuck. Where's the mark? There's close enough. I don't give a shit. It's close enough. Yeah. Something like that. And you watch as he's sort of grasping tendrils or sort of coming out of the creature. Strangely enough, though, it seems for its focus seems to not be what's it called? Devoted solely on you, Sparks. But
So where is it?
it's moved closer to you guys from down the tunnel.
Could you move the token?
I
It did.
I did. It's just very big, so it looks like it hasn't moved much.
I
Oh,
zoomed out a lot.
so it like moved like 10 feet or something.
It moves 60 feet. It's just very
The
big.
token is so massive that it doesn't look like it's moved.
Yeah, because the token itself is like 40 feet across at this point.
Okay, I'm confused.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
okay.
I can move it closer if you want me to. If you really, I can.
Hey.
I'm interested.
We'll take your word for it.
And it did see you, Sparks, so it does know where you are.
I mean, it knew where I was a minute ago. I am now hidden behind a wall.
Do you know what creature sense means?
No, I refuse to acknowledge its existence.
It's good with people, you know.
So,
Friend.
Sparks, as you find yourself sort of running away, I need you to. What does it save? Does it say what its save is?
Does it need to, see me to cast the spell?
No, because it knows. It's as I said. It's
Yeah, but some spells require to be able to see.
It says nothing about sight. Does it say?
But you're not invisible anymore.
I know, but I'm
No,
also
no, no.
behind
He's
the wall.
saying because he's behind cover, but the creature does not need to see him to know where he is. It has creature sense as long as he has intelligence is higher than 4. It know. You know what? I'll give this one to you because I don't feel like arguing over this wording of this because I could see it. But what it is going to do is then it's going to just dash. Oh my fucking god! Did I move the whole map or am I just panning around? I'm just panning around.
Yeah, just panning around.
And
It's got 70
Just
feet
pick up and right click it.
movement.
yeah, that's a good spot. So it'll get to the end of that cone. And Taryn, as you're sort of looking sort of through the portcullis, you see this massive creature coming at you, sort of snaking by this green cloud. And actually, how far away are you? So you're not within reach. But you do see, even from this distance, the sort of tendrils are sort of tendrils from its mouth, like this beak-like mouth, sort of reaching out and grasping at the bars of the small porthole.
Taryn freezes and just goes completely pale.
And yeah, that is its turn. Let's see.
It hasn't killed us yet.
He is up next. Actually, he should have gone first. Is he going to do? Is it move? Does the cloud kill move on his turn or top of initiative? Let me actually look because I don't remember the wording of the spell. start of each of your turns. So, Fog would move 10 feet closer.
Oh, Spark shouted, "Get up on the barricade."
Seltzer!
And that would be both of their turns.
Why are you running away, Sparks?
To be fair, you can see it over the barricade now.
Oh yeah, see the thing is, this is a very like sort of large creature. Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, really? I can actually just see it?
I would say you could see sort of.
I'm gonna follow Sparks' advice.
When it rears up, you can see it. I'd say that much.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Sparks' advice, and I'm gonna like climb on top of Barracuda. So I'll take both my move and my action.
Okay.
Because to get up there, I'm assuming I don't. You said 20 feet.
Yeah, it's about 20 feet high, and there's a sort of staircase leading.
I think I wouldn't be all the way up the top. I'll probably think it'd be like just about up there, unless you want to give it to me.
There's a staircase leading up, so I don't think you're at half speed climbing.
Yeah. You can climb at full speed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or yeah.
Okay,
you
well,
walk upstairs at full
then
speed.
I would have an extra 10 speed or 10 movement, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna issue a command to my skeletons to take a shot at it.
Are your skeletons up on the wall, or how do you have them positioned? From like back
They're
there?
just in like ranks, so it'd be like 3 rows of 10.
Where? That's my question. Are they like back there at that like little like, workshop area? Okay, so
Yeah, exactly like that. Like it would be if you would put my skeletons out on the map. Cough, cough.
I'm not putting 30 skeletons down.
It'll be this area covered in
Okay.
skeletons.
Thank you.
This guy might want to move because he's in my skeleton area.
Yeah, no. He's very uncomfortable by it.
I hope your skeletons are immune to poison damage.
One would
They are.
expect
Do we have-
them to be.
Oh, we do have a Rowlin. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Attackers needed for one
Very
to
good.
hit. So you have 30 skeletons.
Where are all the
attacking.
beholders?
What is your?
They're
Oh
collapsed.
shit!
Come
I
on.
fucking.
They have a plus 4, so it'll be a -4 to whoever's
Are the
AC is.
beholders helping us defend, or are they all?
Are they booking it? Like
he-
smart creatures.
You would have left the gazers behind, but he wouldn't. Josh would be back with him helping to get you the fuck out, because he killed his other lieutenant.
So there's gauges on this map too.
Yeah,
Can
there
you
are.
see them?
Yeah, I just have to find a token because there's no default fucking gazer token for some reason.
Success! We have
And then
movement.
could you add them to turn as well?
Maybe they have a paralyzation ray. I mean, maybe.
That thing's immune to paralysis. You can just know it.
I mean, it might not be. Maybe.
Maybe it'll paralyze like a part of its skin. It's so big.
Like one of the tentacles just like
Okay.
like goes limp.
Well, I'm just gonna actually add the.
I would imagine that, considering how big it is, it's probably got either legendary resistances or it's resistant to magical damage, but I don't think it's going to be
that
immune.
big
to
to begin with.
I mean, it was
But,
already a
it's
gargantuan
bigger now.
creature, and then it was enlarged.
Is there anything bigger than? Is there an actual size category?
No.
Bigger than Cool. This is the biggest thing that you guys have ever seen.
Mega
so-
gargantuan.
Oh fuck! You have 30. How many? What's your hit bonus on your skeletons?
+4.
+4, so they would need a. Fuck! I fucking tabbed out. They would need 12 to hit. So that means 1 out of every 3 hit. So that's 10.
10.
Yeah,
hit.
10 would hit. 10 of them would hit.
Alright, so that's RD or 10d6 plus 20. So 56 points of damage.
Alrighty. So as this, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say as a hail of arrows rain down on him.
Yeah. So sort of as this massive arc, sort of, what's it called, comes down over you guys, over the top of the battlements, piercing into the creature. You see most of the arrows actually sort of bounce off and aren't even able to get through sort of the thick hide of this creature. But the few that do leave it momentarily reeling as it sort of... it screams out in pain, but not audibly, and you guys all feel like this sort of racking pain in the back of your heads as this creature is sort of shrinking and like flinching
it's
backwards.
Telepathic. Wonderful.
Yes, the Illithids use psionic creatures.
I mean, hey, look you.
And if that is your turn,
Just gotta get people sense. It's very developed socially.
we are going to go to Valrus. Not Valrus. Fuck, I'm using Valrus' token, so I thought it was him. To Ralulin, who's sort of looking down towards you, sort of Zelthar and Terran, and just like, was there supposed to be a Zelthar? What the fuck? And you watch as he sort of whips this bow out from his back, and he's gonna draw past that trace to cast Hunter's Mark. Who'd have thought?
Hey, if we do somehow manage to kill this thing, it'll be a lot easier to siege without this thing coming out.
That is true. Hopefully this is the biggest thing behind the gate.
Hey,
It doesn't go stealth, does it?
Look you.
By the way,
Look you.
They're not yours, Kalis. But,
no. By the way, you said they do a wisdom save earlier. Was that,
Sparks
what was
did.
that about?
Only Sparks did.
Okay.
And I didn't tell you
Okay.
intentionally.
Oh, I bet.
So as he sort of lets these two arrows fly loose, that's D8 plus 5, 10. Oh, fuck math, bro. What the fuck did I play this game for? Then Dexmon, that's 10 magic. As he lets these two arrows sort of fly loose into the creature, sort of tearing through like the thinner part of, I don't know what the fuck to call that. Its mouth? What is that, head area?
The mind flayer thing from Stranger Things.
I don't know. I don't know what to call I don't know what the anatomy of a Neolithid is, but I don't like it.
Sorry, Demogorgon.
But as it sort of pierces through it...
I'll say beak. Just goes.
Yeah, kind of, but not I don't know. I don't know how to think about that. But sort of the arrows go sort of streaking into it. Actually, damn, he did double 8s, pretty hurting or injuring the creature. But it's a big fucking creature, and it seems to be able to withstand quite the beating. And with that, we go over to Kalis' turn.
So I'm gonna sneak down here, and I'm just gonna pop up from behind the ramparts and just rage sneak attack. This is not the Javelin of Lightning. It's just the same attack roll as a normal javelin.
Okay.
You can pronounce this. That's what it is.
The Radula, sure.
But yeah, you can tell me whether or not that's advantage and if it hits or not.
It would not be advantage, but I believe 20 plus 2 hits. So yeah, 22 hits. Why is that formatted weird? Is it just me?
It's because
it's the bolstering magic.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
That's not lightning damage, of course.
Alright.
which is a shame because that's a lot of lightning damage.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, and then I'm gonna rage, and we'll see what the hell happens. Something good.
A 1.
Okay, do I see anything else besides the big snake?
No. This whole cloud is heavily secured area.
So I can see it, right, yeah. So I'll have him make a Constitution save.
1. I. Let's see how big that bonus is.
It's actually not as big as you might think.
Do I have
I don't
those?
know.
Yeah.
It actually it fails.
Wow,
Okay,
it's got a
takes-
+5 when it
Does it
fails.
take 9 necrotic damage, or is it just like, nah?
It takes a necrotic damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Then I'll just draw my... Well, I can only draw like one javelin a turn, right?
No?
No, I'd say if you can have multiple javelins, you could throw them.
Okay, well, I definitely want to keep like holding Gnarlheart in at least one hand, but yeah, I'll draw another javelin and chuck it at it.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
25, 28 hits.
And again, just the piercing damage.
Gotcha. So, as this sort of rain of missiles is coming down from yourself, the skeletons, and Roland, it seems to be piercing into the creature's sort of like this like thick, almost like slick, like wet-looking hide. It seems to be covered in some sort of like viscous material. But it is like enough to sort of be pierced through, and it definitely is damaging the creature.
And I'll sort of just like hang out with Gnarlheart, like holding it off of the edge of the thing, ready to attack, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. This dude's turn. Oopsies. The eggs are going to make their way through using the cover. And we'll just move the group for now. It doesn't really matter the specifics too much. And with that, we are going to move over to Zelthar. It is your turn.
Okay.
As you sort of see all this happening through the little gap in the fence or the gate.
Mm-hmm. Do I notice Taryn like freezing up as she saw the creature, or I do?
I
Okay.
mean, I'm standing right next to you, and you just probably to see her just go, just like.
And you watch as it is seemingly like wrapped around the bars. You can see the metal itself, or like the stone itself, beginning to crack and crumble as it's trying to sort of break off and like get through.
Oh, okay. Are there stairs on this side of the gate, or no?
On both sides, yeah.
Okay,
you'd
cool.
be able to get up to like right here.
All right, so I kind of like go up to Taryn and I give her a reassuring look, like we got this. And then I'll use my
Cast motivational speech.
motivational speech. But
That's an actual spell.
It is an actual spell.
is it really?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my ring of jumping. I'll make like a little click sound, like a ding, and then I'll jump up here, right next to Rowland and Kalis, and I can't Hunter's Mark since I already used my bonus action, so I'll just shoot him twice. And we'll see how that goes.
First one hits.
The Zelthar special.
The Zelthar special.
Second one does hit.
Rolls a 6, still hits.
Max
Well,
damage.
Oh,
I think- If you rolled a 6, it'd be an 18, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you just said. I'm stupid.
Yep, that's Zelthar.
Yep.
That's how math works.
Matt doesn't
Does
work.
it?
That shit's not even real.
Math is hard.
This is the worst.
I still like math.
Sure, alright. Miss Laughter Missile goes flying
That's
into
not
the
math.
creature, and it seems that after this point it's sort of taken its attention off of sort of the seemingly paralyzed Terran below, and it sort of begins to rear up. It doesn't do anything quite yet, but it definitely seems like it's ready
Oh
to.
no, it's got a breath weapon, hasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about. That'd make no sense. Why would it have a breath weapon?
Oh no, it's
Come
just
on,
gonna
it's
breathe
a
out a bunch
big
of...
thing. They always have breath weapons. Absolute assholes.
Alright. Croth is going to see everyone running to the top. He's like, hey, don't forget me. And he's going to run up there. Sort of, you see him, even the brief jog, he's sort of panting next to you, Juggin. Like, hey, this is a fuck situation, huh?
Regrets certain life choices.
And
Yeah.
then he sort of looks over. He hasn't been able to see the Neolith this entire time out from outside over the top of the gate. And he just goes, oh, shit. Fuck it! He goes, just to hell with it. And you see him pull out a javelin himself from behind his pouch, copying Kalis. And he sends it shrieking into the creature.
Thorn Oakenshield over here is going to get 8. I don't know what else to say for him.
16, he barely hits.
Oh,
16 is its AC then?
I mean, it's pretty
Zelfar, if you
fucking
miss,
big.
you have to leave the Adventurers Guild. You realize.
Alright, 16, yeah, so what's...
Stakes are real now.
The stakes got real a while ago.
Wait, that's not right. Okay, no, I did the wrong modifier, but that's fine. I'll just add it in. And as he sends his own sort of javelins sort of flying out from it, he sort of looks at you, Jugga. Your friend's got a plan here? You do this thing? I'm a little out of practice. I haven't found anything this big in a while. It's been a while. Oh, he's gone. Nothing? Okay. Great talk, Juggin.
Juggin has left the building.
You really helped calm my nerves. Thanks.
She's
Taryn,
one of these couples. She's talking to Gabriel. They're in their own world.
Taryn, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Shoot it? Shoot it!
I guess Zelfar's little encouraging expression helped shake her free a little bit of the paralysis she was in, enough to fumble the her little crossbow out to shoot at it through the little hole.
Alright, go for it.
You can hit it. Did you move?
Mm.
Then you could use steady aim as a bonus.
Oh wait, I've got.
Whoa.
Hold on, I've got the. What is it? Is it slash to roll, or oh my god, or R and then slash?
Slash
R.
Slash R.
Oh, there you got your D3.
Nope. That's not it.
Oh yes, that is.
Nope.
Yeah, you do
That's
space.
it's the
Okay, so it's slash R space D3.
Ah,
Or you can just roll a D6 and divide it by 2.
that's too much math. So it's 16.
16 hits.
Yes!
You did it.
Oh, yay.
You do not
If-
get sneak attack because no one is close enough.
If you do
Yeah.
your
Does hit.
steady aim, you get sneak attack.
Yeah, but if you want to not move this turn as well. It's up
She
to you.
hasn't moved.
Well, if you do steady aim, you can't move anymore. It costs your movement for that turn.
But
I-
You
She
could also
wouldn't-
hide. You could also hide for next turn.
Damage.
All right, so 6. Ow, shit. 6 points of piercing damage.
I think I get another one. Nope. Tax
A
bracket.
little of the martial classes here are just standing on the ramparts like, yeah,
Yeah.
away with you, foul creature.
I get another attack too, so I might as well do it again.
Damn bonus action shit.
And then
Hits.
okay. I guess it doesn't really matter. But
It'd be a great battle to be a great
Me too.
weapon master.
So 14 total.
Another points of damage as you sort of these two bolts go sort of flying, stabbing into the sort of tentacles that were wrapped around this sort of like iron lattice that was being held between you all. And you watch as they sort of like pull back. One of them sort of like slightly. They've got significantly thicker than they were earlier, but one of them is still sort of like hanging on by like this sort of like tendril of like flesh as it's pulled back. And is that all for you? You still have your movement.
Would not have the presence of mind to actually move. Still pretty rooted.
Alrighty. So with that, we move over to Sparks.
Cool. I have a plan. I feel like it's gonna be a terrible plan, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
We should cast like another random spell on it.
Hey, look, that's gonna happen anyway, so just
If he gets enlarged again, the gate's just destroyed. I don't know what to say at this point.
get over that.
No, if it's enlarged again, it's wedged to the tunnel.
If only.
So I'm going
Can't get
to
any bigger.
move 20 feet so I can see it. I am going to cast Hold Monster on it.
Okay.
I'm going to use 3 sorcery points to give it disadvantage on its roll.
Okay, so that makes it a straight roll.
Oh, great! It has got magic. Fan-fucking-tastic. That's what we want to.
And what save is that?
It's probably a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, just let me know first, real quick.
Yeah, it's a Wisdom saving throw.
Actually, is he gonna let? Yeah, he'll let it happen. Yeah, he'll let it happen. That's an 18 total.
I'm going to use another 2 sorcery point to what's it called, to give minus 1d4 on it in an attempt to make it fail. Did I roll? Nope. If I'd rolled a 2, would have been. But no, you are fine. I will choose to see if I explode normally first. No, and then I'll recharge my tides of. Ooh, that was a
5,
bold
10. Ooh.
You gain your lowest level expended spell. So I get a level 2 spell. And then I'm going to skedaddle and, move 10 feet to here.
Before you do that, this is a gargantuan creature that has a 15-foot attack range, which you stepped into when you came around that corner.
No, that's look.
No. Click on the token. It's a square, not a circle. We just use circles because they look easier.
We can't click on a token, sir.
Oh, you can't? Well, like it. I'm sorry, but it's fuck. That's the corner of it right there. You were in this attack range. You're standing right there.
Okay.
Actually, no, fuck it. You were up in the air, actually, weren't you? How far?
Yeah.
How high are you?
I
What
am
did you say you were?
on the ceiling. Oh, I was 35 feet in the air.
35. I'll let you get away with it this time because it wasn't super clear.
I've already wasted a high level spell doing fuck all.
I'll let you live with that as the punishment. I'll let you live with that.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use that second level spell that I just regained to turn it into sorcery.
Okay, got you.
And then I'm going to sit in this corner, put my fur up against it, and cry softly. And
as you all hear this sort of soft weeping coming from the corner, as there's this sort of small, scared cat, and you very almost confused look. It has no facial expressions, but you see it from the way its sort of body is sort of squirming and moving, and the tendrils are going along the wall, sort of after where he just went. It sort of refocuses to the large mass of people directly in front of it. And you watch as one thing it does is it moves, going directly into this space, sort of like right in front of the gate. And you watch as immediately sort of there's this doom as the ground shakes around you as the body of this creature sort of thuds against it. And then it's going to rear up Kalis, you would technically get an opportunity attack on it if you wanted to with Sentinel.
I'm just sitting there like a slugger, just like I want to just like
Wait,
try and bat its
quick
head into the
question.
wall.
Does
What's
it
up?
get affected by Cloud Kill, or is it immune to it?
Let me double check. I don't
I also have another question.
go for it.
Did you
Ethan.
add the gazers?
Oh, they actually. I did add them to initiative. They're supposed to go at the bottom, but they went in the middle. I will do them after this turn. If I'll do them now, actually, because they might not be there.
They might all die.
Thank you.
13 bludgeoning damage, and it can't move any closer. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that matters, but it's something.
All right. What are the gazers gonna do? They're going to sort of float up as a sort of at basically the level of the gate as a sort of array of eye beams comes flying out towards it. How many is there? There's 6 of them. What's its AC? And I'll just roll for the effect instead of rolling for 30 different effects. Or not 30, but... Ow. Good job.
Might as well do one of each beam.
No, because some of them actually just don't even work on it. Actually, half of them don't even work. Actually, only one works on it. But we'll say it's the productive.
Oh, great.
Roll.
That's very classy.
As these beams of arcane, sort of like this bluish white energy, go flying towards the creature, sort of freezing these sort of bits and chunks out of it. It seems to the damage. A lot of it seems to be more visual than anything else, as the creature sort of in its one-track focus as to what it intends to deal with. Why the fuck? I hate this game. I'm gonna stop doing math. I need fucking math. Fuck math. So I need everybody who is currently up on the wall, except Sparks, because you. It'd be Kalis, Zelthar, and
Roland.
yeah. I would need them. Need you all to give me dex saves, and those gazers would too. Those 3, and let's see. It's a 60-foot cone.
Holy mother of God.
That's.
Oh, it's a breath attack.
It'd be something like that.
He just goes right over me.
What type of breath is this? Is it poison?
It is acid.
Gonna be
Oh,
spit.
okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Just
So I have
Hawking.
to roll
Just hawking loogies over all of us.
Kind
for
of.
my skeletons then.
Does it
Yeah,
take-
you can just make a mass roll for them.
Hey,
Does it
that's a good
take
roll.
the Cloud Kill, Master Elijah?
It
no.
actually, it has to make a con save for it because it is not immune to it.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah.
The Mind Flayers are helping us out, guys.
Yeah, because that's what's
I
happening.
get that +5 though.
So, 7, yeah, and it has advantage because it's magical, so he takes half damage.
I mean, that's still half a Cloud Kill.
Cool beans.
I mean, it's still 10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah. So, Zelthar, that's a failure. Kalis, that's a pass.
Is a dexterity saving throw? You said.
You don't need to make it. You don't need to make it.
Did you drink that potion, Zelfire?
No, of course he didn't.
You forgot.
I'm talking about for my skeletons.
Oh, your skeletons? What are you asking, Ethan? I'm sorry.
A breath cat would hit my skeletons as well.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, this is like... The only reason Taryn's not getting hit is because she's like directly under the wall, but this is just a sort of massive spray going out. And I need to make
Okay, so what's the save?
it is a... Oh, it's a dexterity save.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sorry. And what do they have for dex? It's... Oh, that's pretty good.
God, this is like
skeletons?
if you ever fought
Oh,
a.
them. Oh, okay.
Oh, goodbye,
Yeah,
skeleton.
7.
Alright.
Bloosh.
Just like if you ever fought like a Chorus in Skyrim or a creepy monster in Resident Evil, that just like that terrible like acid spray effect, like the hissing and everything.
A little bit. So, let me just roll...
Hey, Jugan, do you feel like being a giant ape again? Do you want to be a giant ape?
That's ass damage.
Damage.
So, Jungam
Spawn.
skeletons failed. they failed. Kalis, you pass. Zelthar, you failed. So you'll
How
take.
many got hit by it?
It would be here. I'll sort of.
Pretty sure it's all of them because it's a 60
It'd be like
foot. On most of them.
It'd be like
60 feet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a 60
60
foot cone.
Okay, yeah, I would probably hit all of them. Okay, so literally all of them would be dead.
One gazer lives.
Oh god, I need to fucking delete that. That looks. Oop.
Well, I guess dead too.
Well, I mean, he's
Probably
yeah.
all
He no. He's wait. How much HP do they have? Ooh.
15.
Oof.
Normal skeleton.
I'm not talking about this. I was talking about the gazers.
Oh.
Probably the most
I would say
damage
you probably
someone
still
has
have
ever
about-
dealt in this campaign.
Probably about what's it called? I'd say probably the skeletons on the edge. I would say they're still there. So like maybe you'd have like 4 or 5 left on that side, on that sort of left side.
Well,
with,
I
like, the
deleted
gazer.
them already, so I can't really bring them back.
Oh, you fuck. Where's my skeleton map? I have it saved somewhere for my own convenience.
This thing is scary.
Skeleton map. It's the map to
You know,
the
that's scary about
skeleton.
all my spells.
Just out of interest, Elijah, what CR are we fighting right now?
Yes, you are.
Okay, cool.
I'm just going to paste these dudes over here.
Did you want to be polymorphed, Ethan, or are you happy as an Azamel right now?
Whatever, it doesn't really matter at this point. Well, oh no, I don't know, man. I really don't have any spells that really do. I was gonna just run up, or I was gonna like start just casting spells on him. I'm not sure it'd be better than whatever I would transform into.
Okay. So,
Probably be another giant ape.
with that, as you're all sort of standing there on this ledge, you see this creature sort of back up, and you watch as it almost like you can see the muscles like sort of contracting, like as this bile rises up further and further, and there's just massive spray of this burning acid that rains over the entire area, and you can see it digging and eating through the stonework directly in front of you all. And Taryn, you, in a relatively safe spot, see just this massive wave of like this like sort of like viscous like green liquid, like this yellowish green liquid, sort of fly over, and as this mass of juggling skeletons are just like reduced to like nothingness. And you're feeling very concerned for the unfortunate souls on top of this wall. So yeah, that was everyone got their damage. That is its action for this turn. And what's it called? We move over to what's his face on initiative. What does he want to do?
Yeah, my turn.
No, it's not your turn yet. You just can't see whose turn it is.
Oh. People who are probably taking poison damage right now.
What's up?
So people are taking poison damage.
It actually moves 10 feet. I think Kalis might. It's going to move 10 feet closer to you all this round. So Kalis, you'd be on the edge of it. If I remember correctly, you have
It's
to.
also 20 feet up.
He is. So
And
you
out
should
of
be
range.
fine. And as this is sort of happening, from or through the cloud, you would all see this sort of man. If only we were playing Divinity or some shit, this would be really cool. But I'm not going to add that interaction in this game all of a sudden. I'll have to think about that for the future, though, because this could be a cool combination. You see this sort of small, sort of searing light begin sort of flying in your guys' direction. And as who would be able to see him? No, even from the top of the wall. Actually, nah. For dramatic effect, we'll say that he's visible for this at least. Because you'd kind of be able to if you're at the top of the wall. You guys might not be more. Might not be the focus of your attention at the moment. That's all. As sort of floating over top this area, and sort of you can just barely see the sort of slick octopus-like head of his over top the cloud kill. He sends forth this sort of massive ball of flame as he casts fireball in the front gate.
Can I see him?
No, because you're hiding.
That's fair.
Does he look burnt or
No,
scorched?
it does not seem to be the scorched one. You don't see any comically large lightning marks or red scorch marks along his sort of chest plate.
So this guy walked through a cloud kill.
What, the mind flayer?
Yeah.
No. Why would he walk up for that?
He's been floating above it. I see.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He's a bit of ways away.
He's also over here.
Oh, okay. I did not see.
So deck save?
It actually you got was Fireball's 20-foot radius, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Then you guys at the top of the wall would be safe. But Taryn, you watch as sort of right. It doesn't spread around corners like it actually does. Would it?
It kind of would like flicker.
Fireball is more of an explosion. It's a flame spell, I guess.
Yeah. So you, as long as your face isn't in the grate, you're safe. As long as you're not sort of like hands through, like trying to see what's on the other side, you'll be fine.
No.
But this massive torrent of flame sort of shoots out, and you see this sort of massive, like smoldering flame, and you hear the gate sort of creaking in front of you as as the groans of the sort of steel bar holding it oh, my words are all over the place right now. The gate seems to be fairly like heavily damaged.
I mean the wooden door.
The bark stock door. Excuse me. Bark stock.
Yeah.
Squishy wood.
It still seems to be standing at the moment, but it seems to be fairly heavily damaged. And you watch as the figure sort of what's it called? Floats a little bit over to the side, getting cover as he's sort of slowly watching you all at the top of the wall. The word is wall. Jesus.
Good job, Elijah.
It's a hell of a fucking day, man. Jungun, it is your turn.
Sweet. Well, bonus action skeleton attack. Do that.
I believe.
So.
1/3
was it one every 3?
One in every 3 skeletons hit.
So only get 1.
I'll give you 2 because I feel bad.
Okay.
It's the first of the 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1.
I can't believe I rolled 2 1s and 3 2s on that damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, skeletons will take 8 damage, good sir.
Alright, 8
A little
points.
bit less than that 56 from last time, but you know.
I mean, 56 damage is still that's a good number. It's like I think it deserves its credit.
You said he didn't take the full amount of it though.
No, he did. I was describing the arrows, the 2/3 that didn't do damage. That's
okay. I thought it was because the whole
Oh no, it did its full damage.
Well, that's good. I guess I'll just do Totally Dead.
Okay. Let's see, wisdom saving throw.
Yes,
It's
please.
very good at those.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but I guess it kind of makes sense.
Psychic.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a psionic
Had a
creature.
+8 against mine. Yeah.
Actually,
And it has advantage.
It would, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. That'd disrupt it.
Well, with that being said, okay, do this. That's my turn. I can't do any much more.
Okie dokie. With that, we'll move over to Rutherland. Who's sort of looking down at the fog that's sort of hitting the gates and beginning to almost seep past it. And he's contemplating jumping down or staying next to the giant Neolithid. And he just sort of looks over towards you, Zolthar and Kalis. You think we might want to start falling back now?
Kill the giant worm!
Yes, because you did so well at that.
Yeah, Kalis is probably just like still like fending it off with his stave, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not really engaging at the moment.
Shooter!
Does he have anything spicy? He's got to have something good here.
He's got a bow.
He's got a bow. He casts spells too, though. Give him some credit.
Is it like a cayenne bow? Spicy bow?
Is he Elf Hillary Clinton and he carries around hot sauce in his purse?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Real thing that someone said in real life.
I guess. I don't know. The more I know, I guess, or less I want to. Hard to tell. Does that? Can it be even? Can it even be? Alrighty. He's going to sort of he's got a hunter's mark on it. He's going to, while standing there, make his longbow attacks. I'm just gonna go for it. 16, 19, both hits. Runs in the fucking family, I guess. Stupid fucking. 8 plus 2d6 plus.
Poor Elijah, we're just killing his pet worm.
I don't know. I feel like the pet worm is killing us right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not done. It's okay. I don't like how much I've had to use the calculator this session. I don't know if there's actually... Sometimes... So I had forgotten how much 5th edition spoils, like, people. Because I've been trying to learn mutants and masterminds. Like a group of people. And oh my god. I felt like I needed to, like, take a college course to play that game. We've spent, like, 3 sessions just on character creation.
Jesus.
Such a mess.
Oh my god. That's
Such
funny.
a mess.
Yeah. I was trying to convince you to play, what was it called? Paranoia. And I realized that is literally going to be assessing
One second.
and creating characters. Like, maybe 2. Paranoia.
Mm.
Nothing. I have it, like, literally right here.
Okay.
Just a list of games that I want to play. I just
Alright.
haven't touched.
Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, I'm down. Well, we can figure that out because I'm kind of been wanting to do some stuff soon because as I said, I bought a few new board games and other shit, and we haven't actually had a. Anyways, besides the point.
Yeah, we need more regular board game nights. It's fun.
Alrighty, so that is. Did I add that damage? I did. No, I didn't. I did. Okay, so that is Roland's turn.
No, you didn't.
I just did. Shut up.
Kalis, buddy, you can do it. You can kill it. Yeah.
Is he gonna? He is going to attempt to back the fuck up, sort of making his way like to the actual sort of staircase itself, and the Neolithid is going to take an opportunity attack. However, it's going to have disadvantage because Gloomstalker features. I don't remember what the name of it is, but he has one that if someone tries to make an attack on you and doesn't have advantage, you can impose disadvantage as a reaction or some shit. I don't remember the name
Range.
of it.
Yeah.
Shadowy dodge. So, bum bum bum. 13. It's the disadvantage.
Shadowy dodge.
Wow, what shit rolls?
Oh, it's got a plus 13 to hit. Sweet. Sweet.
Oh.
That is a big.
So you guys watch as Rollins says, "I'll make sure to try and join me soon." As he sends these two bolts, or two arrows, sort of flying into the creature, and you see it sort of reel back and shriek for a second, and it recoils as these tendrils rush out towards him. And you see one sort of snagging on to the back of his armor for a second before his weight just sort of drops, and it slips off. Yes, he slightly, barely avoids getting hit, but he didn't get hit, and that's what matters, because we don't want to find out when you get hit. What happens when you get hit? And that'll be his turn. Kalis, I'll go over to you. And just so probably at the top of initiative, we're just going to take a quick 5 minutes so I can take care of something.
4 or more, didn't he? 4 or more.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go fishing for crits and reckless attack. So I'll just try and, like, hit this guy with a log.
Alrighty,
those should both hit.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like I'm summoning my persona, I'm just gonna go like, Brynhild, rip off his head! And I'll just fucking hurl her.
Yeah.
Like shot put her the Martin.
Yeah, Brynhild fucking hits.
Yeah, with the centrifugal force of the flinger off.
Ethan, that's what I just said.
Did you?
Yeah.
You should have said it better.
Oh.
I mean, we literally did just say at the end of this, we're going to do a break. But
Okay. Oh my.
So.
It's
just attacked.
Actually.
What can I do here?
I mean, you're providing perfect keep away right now.
Actually, Kalis, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw because you are. Actually, no. Fuck, you're within the wall. God damn it. Fuck this whole y-axis thing.
What were you saying, Sparks?
Motherfucker.
What were you saying, Sparks?
I said we probably need you there as keep away right now. Just one more turn so the rest of us can back off and it won't follow us into the keep.
I mean, it did just use its reaction, but maybe it has more than one. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. But you're the one with Sentinel. You're the
I mean, yeah, I can take a reaction attack basically every turn with some feature or another. I'm just gonna say, Zelthar, are you backing off or am I?
I'll back off. I think that'd be
Right.
There's like acid dripping off of me. Like burning my skin.
But yeah. Oh, and yeah, since you just said that, like, the acid's dripping off of us, and, like, as it does, it, like, sizzles and dissolves. So, like, I'm, like, real buff and, like, steaming. Just want to point that out. That's the
Be like
that's
steaming
all.
green.
Yeah, like, noxiously, like not a good smell at all. Like, burnt hair.
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh.
That sounds so unpleasant. Okay.
Everything about this situation is not pleasant.
Having a good time,
Yeah.
We're having a good time fighting this giant snake monstrosity.
Yeah. Yep. You're just the snake monster. Yep. But
Zelthar, are you next?
Oh no, Zelthar's
Yeah.
actually not next.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you guys forgot that there's lots of not visible forces you haven't been able to see yet.
Could we forget the things we couldn't see?
So, as you are all sort of making your way below you, you hear this sort of heavy thudding. As post fireball, there seems to be this sort of large sort of sound of what's it called? Of the gate being attacked, and no, that's heavily obscured. You wouldn't be able to see that, but you can hear what sounds like the sounds of like a heavy axes falling upon the door, Taryn, and just slightly you can see what's it called, the gleam of some of the heads of them beginning to cut through. As we'll say for the sake of it, so at least those two, it's more clear, as there seems to be the sort of enlarged Duragar busting down the front gate, using the sort of cloud kill as cover because it don't hurt them.
I wonder if they got hit by the fireball.
No. If only, man, maybe I should have, just for shits and giggles. He doesn't care about them. But that is their turn. As you hear this commotion sort of happening below you, and you guys actually you can hear this like coming from the cloud below, as it sounds like even through this all the sounds of battle, this isn't something that's particularly hidden. And now we go over to Zelthar, then we go to Kruth, and I need to re-add the gazers to the end because I accidentally deleted the wrong token. So your turn, Zelthar.
Alright. Is it an action to drink a potion?
It is a bonus action to drink a potion yourself. It's an action to feed it to somebody.
Okay. I'm going to drink, if I can put in chat. I'm going to drink a supreme healing potion. That's
Okay.
in my inventory, so I'm going to use it. So it's like roll 10d4 plus 20.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I forgot
the
y'all even...
biggest one.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's awful.
I
Yeah.
forget just how much shit I give y'all sometimes.
So
That's a lot of health, but goddamn, that's not
Yeah.
a good
70
roll.
health. Alright. And I am going to... It's an action to disengage too.
You don't need. Well,
You
I
don't-
mean, it's probably used its reaction.
If it has no reaction. Alright. I'm going to run away.
Alright. As you do so, you're able to safely sort of make your way... Where the fuck did you go?
He's
Oh, I'm with my
underneath
brother.
Rowlin right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Would you like to shoot it before you go down the ladder? You know? 2 parting gifts? Pew,
Sure, why
pew.
not? This is for the asset.
Oh, that hits.
Angry Zeltha noises.
Arr. They both hit. Yay.
Rise.
Now I'm gone. See you later.
Alrighty. What the heck? Let me just make sure that's all correct. But yeah. So, as you send another 2 arrows sort of flying into it, sort of focus sort of around like the sort of head of this creature. You can see it's been pretty like heavily wounded by just the pure amount of missiles that have come onto it. The top section of it looks almost like a porcupine. Between the javelins, arrows, and everything else that it's been assailed with over the past few rounds. Then you take your sort of pot shots and you make your way back, and you too begin to see the wailing that's sort of happening on the front gate as the forces are attempting to break their way through. It is Korth's turn. It's very awkward for a fighter who doesn't, who has to melee things.
Why you no range attack?
He's lucky you brought the javelins. He's normally just an axe kind of guy.
You need to give this boy a crossbow.
Oh, you don't know his decks. But you see him sort of look down, and as he sees you guys backing off, is back down, I guess. And he makes his way towards sort of like the front gate. He sort of pulls his axe or hefts it like sort of off of his back, and he readies his attacks for anything that bursts through. So I need to remember that he has. I'll just put a fucking marker, otherwise I'm gonna forget he has ready attacks. And Taryn, we move over to your turn.
He could sneak attack him.
You could, yeah. That's got that at least.
Could I?
There's Kalos isn't within 5.
He is. I was actually going to ask if he was within 5 feet.
Yes, he technically he would have sentineled outside of that, but the thing is so fucking big. I would just give it to you because at that size, what's 5 feet really?
Fair. I see Revelin. I see that the brothers come down and go. Are we leaving? Are we fighting? What's going on?
Maybe just not fighting on the wall, because he's on his way up.
Well, there's things on the way in also.
Ah, yes, wonderful.
Shoot it!
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some daggers at this mofo.
Daggers?
Yeah, because they returned to me.
That hits.
Yeah. Oh gosh, here's your piercing, and then I'm at what 5d6.
Ooh.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh no, I mean, it's
Bad. Oof. Five d.
alright, sneak attack damage.
Yeah, that's alright. And then I will throw another dagger at it. Well, no, I'll shoot with the crossbow again. Because it's a hand crossbow. So I traded that out finally. God's sake.
18 hits.
Alright. It's a little bit more damage.
So 24, 31. Can I do basic math? Yes, I can. Good job, Elijah.
Good job, Elijah.
Hey, I need it. I need it. 2, 7, 8.
And the last thing that I'm going to do is look at Zelthar covered in acid and go, do you need another potion?
No, I'm good. I drink
Okay.
a big one.
Okay.
By the way, when he says that, you hear.
I imagine there's more acid up there.
Alright. So, is that all for you, Taryn?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. The gauges will take their turn. They're going to shoot their eye beams as they you see a few of the eye stalks are looking back behind them. As they're sort of shifting backwards a little bit. There's this fume. Almost, I don't know why, for some reason I picture like I hear like the Star Wars, like the fucking X-Wing like sounds, like when they shoot. I don't know why. But let's see, gazers. Let's see, we'll say it's the Frostway because it's a little bit too big for the telekinetic ray. Just a little bit. And because 36, we'll round it up. Oh, what the fuck? It's 19 points of cold damage as more of these beams go flying into the creature. I said it seems to be pretty heavily injured, but definitely not to be underestimated because it still has more fight in it than most people would be able to handle. So with that, coming back to the top initiative with Sparks, we're going to go on like a quick 5 minute. So I can
Probably
mentally
10.
recover. 10 minute, 5 minute, we'll see.
Maybe even 20.
You know, 30 sounds good. 30 sounds good. But yeah, we'll be right back.
Definitely a number.
Hey everybody, we're back. We're here to Dungeons and Dragons. That phrase doesn't make much sense because we don't have the authority to send a dragon to prison, but if we could, we would. So, kicking back off where we just left off, we are at the top of initiative as the party has been wailing on this Neolithid, which is like, it's a big brain snake. Not many other ways to put it. It's a wholly unpleasant thing to have to experience. And our party has currently been doing quite a bit of that. So, kicking things back off the top initiative, as Taryn and the Gazers has just finished their turn, we are going to go with Sparks, who is currently cowering.
No. Tactically hidden in cover. I mean, not anymore because the worm moved up, but I was. I didn't get hit by the acid.
That is
There
true.
was no acid.
Tactically weeping softly.
It's
Tactically huddling in the corner.
I am
It's-
going to turn a first level spell slot into 2 sorcery points.
Okay. So it's a bonus action.
Sure. And then you're ready. You're ready for this.
No.
I'm gonna cast banishment on the worm and use 3 points to give it disadvantage.
Okay. So disadvantage.
Oh.
Flat roll, but you know, it's
Hey.
a
It's a charisma
charisma
save.
saving throw, not a wisdom.
Okay.
Gotta find another save.
I don't want to roll this dice.
It's gonna be a 20. It's gonna be fine.
It fails.
Yes! Fuck you!
I was
Oh,
worried
no.
because it had a +6. And Sparks, as you're sort of coming around the corner and you see the creature, it's not that it didn't notice you, it's almost immediately ready for you as these tendrils come whipping out towards you as these other ones are fighting, as Kalis is fending off the other ones wrapped around Gnarlheart, as he's sort of pulling back and forth. But you sort of just go, like, as you sort of wave these arcane symbols in the air, you just sort of weave them in, it just sort of freezes for a second and locks up, and it dissipates into thin air.
Fox is gonna turn to the group and say, hopefully, it's gone for good. If it isn't gone for good, it's gone for a minute. Let's capitalize on that. And Sparks is going to get the Turricar or the Mind Flare. I don't know. And then he's gonna run, fly down here and head through this door and hide here inside.
Okay, so you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good. Oh, I was getting worried. Okay.
I got it, boss.
Alrighty. So we go on to the next on initiative. It will be the Illithid's turn.
Oh,
What the heck? Who the fuck is using the Masterwork Twitter? Okay. What is he going to? Okay, that's good. That's reassuring. Glad nothing happened there.
mm-hmm.
So
Reading about our stream on Masterwork Adventures.
So
Want
he's
me a
going
favor?
to sort of float forward, staring over all of you. The only person, I'll just get that out the way. Sort of looking over top. How far away are you? Decent ways away. 70 feet. Ooh, that's 150 feet. You can pull. See.
On the plus side, you guys can get back on the wall now.
So, how close are you two to each other? Man, fuck you. Bullshit.
I don't like all this measuring.
Look, there.
Makes me nervous. Don't measure so many things.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be wholly unpleasant, if I'm being honest.
You don't have to fight a giant worm, so a little bit of measuring is fine, right?
So you said it's either gone for good or gone for a minute?
Yes, I don't know if it's natural to this plane.
Watch
If
your
it's not
mouth.
natural to this plane, it's gone for good. Well, if I concentrate on it for a minute. If it isn't, it'll return.
Mm.
Let me just do it. Let me check something real quick.
This is where I get mind jacked.
No, I was considering doing something else. Fuck it though. We're just sort of at the top of the wall. Kalis, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Goody. 18.
Don't you get +3 on those?
I feel like an
Ability
18
saves?
pass.
I get a 2 dexterity.
Yes.
14 dexterity.
Yeah.
I thought your thing did the +2 attack and ability. I guess it's not safe.
Yeah, it's not saves. It's not like
Yeah.
less.
I tried.
Thank you anyway.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so that's a 5th level lightning bolt, so that's...
Oh.
Can't touch me. Now over here.
Fuck.
Na-na-na-na.
Is that
Na-na.
10d6? Does that sound right? 5th level?
Sounds like too many to me.
Sounds like, I mean, 8d6 is 3rd level, so yeah, 10d6.
So you take half damage. So you would take 20 as this bolt of lightning sort of comes streaking down as you feel like the sort of like arcane or like sort of the smell of ozone in the air mixed with the fumes from this poisonous gas. You feel yourself sort of moving to the side quickly enough, but there's this sort of large like section of like fur, what's it called, singed upon your side as there's the streaking bolt of lightning has come arcing towards you. That is his action. Gonna do anything as his bonus action.
I'm at half health.
And he is going to sort of, sink back down, sort of along the wall of the cave. And that is his turn. You do not hear or see the Neolithid, but Sparks, you get a very grave feeling. As somewhere in another dimension is a very pissed brain snake.
I mean, actually, if it's thingy to this realm, if it's from the material plane, it's unconscious right now.
Very good. Is it actually? I don't even know.
Yeah, it's incapacitated if you're from the material plane.
Oh no, I mean, like, is it even from the material plane?
I have no idea.
Probably not. I mean,
It's like, get out of here!
Mind flayers are from the material realm.
Yeah, mind flayers are.
Wait, but they're from the far realm or
from
something,
the
aren't they?
Underdark, not the abyss.
No.
No, but they came to the Underdark from the Eldritch realms.
Kinda. Not see, mind flayers have a weird history. Like, there isn't actually, like, no one knows where they actually came from. They kind of just showed up. They have links to the far realms, but no one knows where they actually appeared from. It's actually very interesting because, like, there's, like, a thing in lore where aboleths have...
So they're from the abyss?
Not the abyss. The abyss is more like hell. There's, like, a demon thing.
I mean, like, you know, the area between all other realms.
The void.
The void.
The far realm is like the oblivious space, like beyond the realms,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, so imagine, like, it's outside of all the other, like, divine realms. It's everything that's not us. or that it's like outside the known universe, whatever.
So this is not their natural plane. They're from outside. They're an outsider.
But the thing is, the reason why it's so aboleths have like an innate hatred towards mind flayers, and a really intense one, because aboleths have a collective, not a hereditary memory, and they've existed since aboleths were like the first creatures to exist since the beginning of time, and they know of every civilization, of the history of every like being, but not a single aboleth knows where the mind flayers came from. They just sort of appeared one day, like with no records whatsoever. So there's a whole bunch of like weird theories, like the far realms. Some people have like theorized like the possible like time travel or something, like they're from the future. But no one truly knows.
Okay,
like,
but I have a question for you.
What's up?
All right, so that's a concentration spell. If he's from the material plane or from the material plane, Sparks will have to hold that spell, correct?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have to
I have a
start.
feeling he's gonna hold the spell either way.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
We just get to work out after a minute is up if it comes back or not.
By then, you better hopefully by then it's not doesn't have to be a problem anymore. But okay. With that, Jung-un, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm assuming
Get the fuck off my blanket, shithead.
just based how like angles work, I can't see these two guys.
I just imagine Elijah like whipping out a blanket, like tossing
Or
down,
moves,
like
like,
Sorry. I'm sorry, Ethan. Could you repeat yourself?
I don't think you can pull those dogs off his blanket.
No, I did. That's why that's why she's right there.
Oh, okay. So if I move up, can I see both these guys?
They would be heavily obscured because of the cloud kill.
So I cannot
Actually,
see them.
Just real quick, in the spell banishment, it does specifically say that if it's banished to another plane, there's a popping noise, whereas it doesn't say that when it's banished to a harmless demi-plane. So was there a pop or wasn't there a pop?
Oh my fucking god. I was I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
For my action, I'm removing the clock kill. I'm
Okay.
using dispel magic.
okay. At what level?
Third.
Okay. So I believe you have to make a check if that's the case, because it is a higher level clock is a higher level spell than third. So it is. You need to make me a DC 15 Wisdom check to end it.
So it's a 5th level spell.
Yes.
Do I need to add my wisdom or just a flat roll?
It's
It's a d20 plus your wisdom.
plus your spell casting ability. So wisdom plus proficiency.
Proficiency?
Yeah, because you're proficient in being a cleric.
We hope.
Is it? Is it just spell casting ability?
I think
doesn't
it's just
matter.
spell
There we
casting.
go.
I mean, a 20. He rolled a 20. It's all good.
So you guys watch as these sort of
Get that shit out of here.
Sort of
What do I see?
wow.
fades away. Okay, let me just delete that circle. Let me just delete all these lines real quick. Actually, they're not necessary anymore.
Man, good move.
And the ones that I'll just show the ones that would be visible is the ones that would be sort of by the front gate currently. These sort of enlarged Durgar who are in the midst of sort of battering it down. But you could see what's it called movement like behind them. These are.
Oh shit. I forgot. When I got lightning bolted, could I have reacted?
It's a little sure. What you got?
I just wanted to re-roll my magic
Go for
magic rage.
Next time, try to remember on the turn.
I just gained 1 AC. It doesn't change anything in the order. Oh no. Everyone within 10 feet of me gains 1 AC. So, just me for now, but...
Okay. So that's your action, dispel magic. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Jung-un?
I think Ethan froze.
Oh, he is frozen.
Oh no. Oh dear.
He froze when he's blurred. He's like...
Action freeze.
Just like
I accidentally
my
banished
God.
Ethan.
He's reloading.
Hopefully he's reloading.
Yeah,
He's
I
dead.
I did send him a DM and I think I screwed it up. I gave him my bad internet.
Oh
there you go.
no.
Yep.
The
There he
boy
is.
back in
Okay,
town.
I'm back.
There we go. So, what part did you cut out at? Or did you poof out at?
Right where you start revealing them.
Oh yeah, and you say you see this sort of massive Durgar immediately like below you in their sort of enlarged forms in the process of trying to break down the door, but you can see
26
like
of them?
no, I was gonna say you get the strong feeling that there are much more behind them based on the sort of treads in the grounds and sort of
They're
dust in the air.
invisible. Wait, if they're invisible, I still get wisdom save, right?
You still get wisdom. What are you talking about?
Invisibility.
Does the smell magic work on an area? It only works on one effect.
No. Like just based on invisibility, like it's you can see invisibility if you have a wisdom save with some.
No.
No. That's not how it works. So you can make
really?
you can make an attempt to perceive them if they're invisible. The only reason I'm
Okay.
not doing that is because
Well-
they're not particularly like stealth or anything. They're just hidden or they're just invisible, so attacks have disadvantage.
Fine, be like that, Elijah.
You don't know where they
we
are.
could-
Is that what
could-
you want?
No, that's fine. Yeah. Regardless or not, I'm gonna want to like tell my skeletons to shoot.
It's a little bit hard for your skeletons to shoot from where they are because there's a door in the way.
Yeah, they can arrows. You know, you could do an arc. This is
They
not
go up and
very-
then they go down. Arrows.
You could ask Zelthar if you're confused.
I'm gonna say without line of sight, and considering they're essentially like they're not exactly skilled archers. I think that's a safe assumption. I'd say
That's
for
a
the
safe
skeletons,
assumption.
you need line of sight for them to hit, or they would need line of sight. Unless there's a reason not to believe that's the case.
You could have them gather up the sloppy messes of the acid of the other skeletons this turn.
That sounds like a terrible.
I don't like
idea.
that sentence. I don't like that sentence at all.
Gather up the acidic bone boys.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
No.
You're welcome.
Pick them up and drop them in milk.
Milk.
Strong for your bones.
It's a base.
I assumed I lost all the skeletons because I don't think I can root me with them. I'm gonna end my turn, I guess, because I don't really have a bonus action prepared.
Okay. I'm gonna stay in that same spot.
Yeah, I can't see why not.
Okay. Rowland is going to move over to his turn. He is going to sort of make his way back, and he's sort of going to have his bow drawn.
I'm also gonna shout, "The cloud is gone!"
The worm is gone too!
No, there was a cloud?
You know
Things
what?
have really turned in our favor.
With that, he's going to make his way towards the top of the wall.
We might say our favor yet. There's a lot.
Hey, there's no longer a worm or a death cloud.
He is going to sort of shoot 2 arrows into the crowd. He's going to move his hunter's mark onto shithead. There's a wall.
You
in
could
the way.
shoot the
Alright,
mind flare instead.
There's this very specific chunk of wall right there.
Ah yes, I'm going to move to the left slightly.
Almost if it had some way of knowing your party composition and the people in it. Because of a failed wisdom save. Interesting.
Fox doesn't know
You.
anything.
Caleb
We got it.
knows. I love it. Alrighty, so he's going to the
Evil.
Durgar right there. Hey, he's useless. Okay, that hits. As I said, it didn't do anything. 9 points of damage towards this Duragar as he sends one bolt sort of flying into it, and it's enlarged, and you see the sort of like glazed over eyes as you're looking down upon it, Kalis. The damage seems to be more physical as it pays almost no mind to the arrow sort of shot into its body. And with that, we roll over to your turn.
So 2 questions. Are those yellow lines anything?
No, I actually don't know what the fuck those are at all.
I put those down for my skeletons because it's like,
Oh.
it's right before they start taking minuses in the rolls.
Okay, I see. So it's just a rangefinder.
Yeah.
So do I get any impression of where invisible people are in this dust cloud or something?
I'd say you kind of have like a rough idea. There seems to be quite a few scattered about, though, like in various like. It doesn't seem to be a small group of them. Exact numbers are probably a little bit difficult in the time, but you get the feeling you'll find out soon.
So that mind flayer is behind a ledge from me, right?
Yes, is sort of scooted away behind a sort of outcropping in the wall.
Damn it. Well, these guys are in a line, right?
Yeah.
So I want to sort of strike the javelin of lightning across the ground, sort of crackling with electricity and sort of arcing onto the place, and just like over flex myself back and just hurl it at this guy.
Alrighty, go for it.
So they all have to make a dex. Well, the first 3 in the row have to make a dex save equivalent to this.
Sure.
And then this is my attack roll for the guy at the end.
I hope you didn't want that javelin back.
Shh. Shh. You.
They all fail.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit him, I believe.
Okay.
Yes,
So then this is the damage the target
17 does
takes.
hit. So 19 to him, and
That's
16 to
pretty
the
good
rest.
rolls, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have action, bonus action, so then I'm just gonna, shift Brynhild or Gnarlheart back into both hands, and I'm just gonna try and almost like a granny toss, like whack, just swing straight down onto the head of this Duragar.
You'd just be able to hit him, actually. So
Oh
you
yeah,
can
if
do
he's
that.
big enough.
He's currently enlarged, and you have a 10-foot reach, I believe, on a 20-foot wall. So yeah, that just works. That hits.
It's against this guy.
It's me and my poke.
Hit him in the noggin.
And if he's still alive, I'll have Brynhild take a bite out of that too. Bring me back an ear.
Yeah, he's still alive, and you get an ear. There's this sort of resounding sort of thud as sort of coming from over top. You hit him in the back of the head, which slams into the gate. And you watch as it stays, as sort of axe is dangling in its hand. Sort of, you hear this sort of feral growling as Brynhild leaps off the wall, sort of scrambling all across his face, leaving this trail of claws, blood, and all that, and sort of comes up in her mouth, just this sort of small little Duragar ear. Actually, it was a big one, but the magic unshrinks it after a moment, so it becomes a normal size.
That one's
Duragar
yours.
ear. Tucks it away into Gnarlheart.
Is it alive still?
Oh no, it's dead.
I was gonna say, thank God.
No, that'd be fucked up.
I'm updating the kill counter. But that's my turn.
Alrighty. It is the Duragar's turn. And I'm just gonna do this the easy way, since they're all going to make attacks anyway, now that they're all visible. Where's the GM layer?
Are they all visible?
Are they all visible? Oh, Jesus!
Not him too. Oopsies.
Oh,
That is quite a lot.
That's bad news, roast beef, guys.
okay.
Okay,
I see now. So what are we doing? Do we have to keep doing this fight?
No.
We've got AoE. We can fight them back.
I mean, I don't anymore.
We've got 2 rangers.
You do know that you were sort of waiting on Zoldikok, but it does not seem he's given any sort of particular signal quite yet. But
Okay.
he did say he wouldn't need too much time. So, how are we gonna line this up? So, there's a lot of javelins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Those 14 would sort of be moving up as a sort of hail of javelins would sort of come down onto the wall.
I mean, not for nothing. I'm just standing there like, and then like Brynhild's like on my shoulder.
You've got cover for, being in the Merlin thing that Atomic mentioned earlier, right?
I don't think I said I took cover, but yeah, I mean, I am on the rampart. If that does anything, who knows?
And they do have to aim up.
Yeah, that is true. I would say being on the rampart its own would at least give you what's it called, half coverage. That'd be +2 to your AC.
Okay, 21.
Is that counting your +1 you already have?
Yeah, it's 19 plus 2, 21.
So yeah, be 1, 2, 3. Be those. Wow, what shit rolls!
What's their modifier?
What if they got pluses?
I guess they can't hit me with those rolls.
It's a +6. Literally one hits.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And the rest of the attacks are disadvantaged because the other ones are too far away. So,
okay.
so this is the first.
Even more d20s to be rolled.
Yeah, misses. Misses. Fuck, misses.
Wait, you're not gonna do mob rolls?
No, because it's faster. For me, at least. See, it's done just like that. I don't have to. And also, I don't like just hitting players for free. It's different when it's against an NPC. Fuck me. Come on, man. Come on. So that's... you take 1d6, but since he's enlarged, it's doubled to 2d6.
Okay. But is it really doubled? Is it ever doubled against me, Elijah?
No, it's not.
Is it ever?
You're a fucking... Fuck you. No, man. Never mind. I could have made those all. I should have made those all at advantage because they were invisible. But I already fucking wrapped it up. I'll remember that. I will make that mistake twice. If an invisible enemy attacks you, they look at their advantage. So yeah, that is.
I'm just standing there, just like plink, 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 plink.
Yeah, honestly, it's more dangerous being on sort of the opposite side of this wall right now, as there's this rain as over a dozen javelins come flying over apart, and it's kind of like that scene in Pulp Fiction where the guy bursts out the bathroom like with a gun, but no one gets hit. Except for Kalis at the top of the wall, as one plunges into your shoulder. The wound is more superficial than anything else for you, though, as you happen to be a big, strong boy, strong like ox, buck ox, strong like buck,
Strong like stag,
strong like stag,
Stag.
buck, moose,
Like
strong
heart.
like elk, heart of elk. And they are
H-A-R-T.
absolutely useless. I am so disappointed in them, and I'm never using a Duragar again. Apparently, yeah, no. You know what? These guys, apparently I forgot 2 of them. I'm not even going to bother. Fuck it. Fuck these guys. I just need that one because they're on the initiative. But yeah, and the other ones, they're going to continue attacking to break down the door.
Why would you put a box around me? Don't put a box around me.
So, once again, as there's this sort of beating, like the sound of like the clambering of axes. You're beginning to be able to see Durgar through the other side of this at this point, as the steel bar is really the only thing sort of holding this line, but there's not much for the bar to be holding on to. And probably very soon, the threshold will fall.
Do the Durgars shrink down when they die?
When they die, yes.
Okay.
Actually, let me just remove him from the board because that's gonna be really fucking annoying. At least I get the feeling they will soon. All right, so we go back up towards Zelthar.
Are
Okay.
we sticking around here? Like, do we want to stick around?
I mean,
wanna-
we've got to wait anyway. That's literally what we're doing. We're holding off time so they can collect everything and be ready. That's literally what we were tasked to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should
Remember
probably take a long rest, or at least a rest, before we start our siege.
I mean,
Yeah, this
we're
was
not-
the day prior.
It's optimistic of you.
All right.
Well,
I'm gonna.
I'm
Go
not
on.
going to attack a bunch of mind flayers. Suicide run.
I'm gonna go on top of the gate with my brother, and then I'm gonna cast silence right here.
That's a smooth one. I like that.
And I'm gonna center it right here. I suck at drawing circles, so I'm sorry, but
I get you. Let me.
Mind Flayer doesn't know anything's wrong yet.
I mean, he could see him. Actually, no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't be able to see Zelthar because he doesn't. He doesn't have direct line of sight because he went for cover. Sure, I'll give that to you. That's sneaky. That's smart. I like that.
You do like a that size thing. I'm not sure if that's where you want to put it, Neff, but
wait.
I mean, it's a 20-foot radius sphere,
20,
so yeah, that's decent.
Can you hold that real quick? I'm gonna draw it. It's gonna be horrible.
oh, the thing that I put up.
Do you want me?
You can just make a circle.
You
can just make a
literally
circle.
draw a circle.
There's a shape button.
buddy.
There is.
I'm gonna use it. Oh shit.
Okay.
That's not a circle. That's a square. It's a tiny circle. There you go. Oh my god.
We got 3 different size circles.
Yay.
So just tell me left, right, up, down, and I'll move it.
Fuck. I'm deleting mine.
Okay. Who will I talk?
Whoever
So
the
don't
blue
draw the
one,
wrong
that's the one
side.
he wants. The
Guys,
blue
I
one is the one he
casted.
wants.
I casted silence, not confusion.
That's
Oh,
what
that
you
was-
thought.
I'm sorry, I made that just a shade too small. Boy, this is annoying.
And move it down.
Oh, polygon. Wait, no, that won't work.
I mean, we
Hold-
get it. There's a 20-foot circle here, originating on this.
There
point.
you go.
That's perfect. Okay. Thank you. And then, since it's concentration, I'm just gonna get out of line of sight and not get shot.
Join the
that's my
Heidi
thing.
Club.
Join the Heidi Club.
Although, to be fair, you're probably safer on top of the wall, lying down, because the gate's gone, effectively.
So could I like go prone right here and probably not get hit?
Oh yeah. If you're prone, you'll have total cover.
Okay, I'm gonna go prone then. I'm gonna do like a dolphin dive,
Okay. All right.
like
Sounds
they
good.
do in Call of Duty.
All right. So the crew just sort of
You
standing
just
there.
did like they do in Call of Duty.
He has realized that like they did not burst through the gate this turn.
Yeah.
Hey, does the melee fighter want to do something?
We're gonna say he's gonna sort of try and run up and start trying to sort of smash them through the holes, like the sort of the open areas of the gate as they're coming through. What does he have? 3 attacks. So does bad, does really bad, then does good. Okay. So you watch as with the first attack as he comes swing through. He's like, "All right, you bastard!" And he sort of brings the axe and it slams down. Just a sort of loud clanging sound. It smacks against the steel bar, leaving like this sort of like small like chip into the up. Second. And then he sort of pulls his axe back up and immediately how much damage does that one hurt? Let me roll damage first because this is a great axe. This is actually going to be.
Ooh, it's a 1d12.
Yeah.
Plus whatever. Not many people use great axe.
Oops, I didn't mean to do plus 15, but that's be. You know what? He's still dead
29?
actually. Yeah.
Be 29.
It's -5. Because it's not a plus 15 on the modifier. But holy shit. So with that, you watch as he leaves like this sort of hard axe stroke, because you hear this sort of crunching sound as the Duragar, who's sort of peering through, attempting in his enlarged state with these arms to sort of rip open the gate, is met with this sort of axe splitting his face down the middle, in which you see Kura sort of just yank outwards and use the sort of gate as leverage to get his axe out of him as the body of the Duragar sort of shrinks and falls. What's it called? Out of the way. Yeah, no, we're just deleting him. That's how that works. So those are his 3 attacks. Bonus action. Not much. It's not very exciting. We'll go over to Terran now. He'd be like right here, because he'd be in the gate. Just below.
I'm actually gonna go run over and join Koruth?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone within range?
There's one more Duragar also sort of battering away, like he's actually like directly next to the gate itself.
Mm-hmm.
But the other ones still seem to be a couple feet back at the moment. They haven't really had a chance to fill in the ranks that have been lost.
So is there one within like melee range?
I'd say melee range. You'd be able to try and like stab him like through the remnants of like the gate on that right side, because there's not too much left of it.
Would you say that he would be within 5 feet of Koruth?
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stab him in the face with my dagger.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, cool. I don't think that gave me. Did that give me the advantage? I hate that it doesn't show. I'm gonna do it with advantage.
No, you don't have anything to
No,
give
that's
advantage here.
Yeah, no, it's just the sneak attack. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Attack. 28.
20. Oh shit, almost. Holy shit.
And then I will stab him again with my other dagger.
Oh wait, this actually might do it then. 10 does not hit.
I'm gonna roll luck. Oh, come on, click the thing. And this one again.
How many times
Okay.
does that happen where you roll
Actually,
luck and get the same roll? I feel like
that's,
that happens so often.
A handful of times. Actually, it would be a 13 because I get not a 13. I'm sorry. It would I've got that.
It wouldn't hit on a 30.
Yeah, 13 would not hit.
Yeah. All right. So
I think their AC is 15.
I don't hit. All right.
With that,
That's all I can do.
Last thing we have is the gazers, who are going to sort of float up, not on the wall, but you see as they're sort of hovering behind you all, and they're going to begin firing to the crowd. We're going to roll for the attacks just because there might be something interesting here now that they're not trying to fight the fucking demon beast, whatever, mind bug snake.
That's true. My bag of tricks is just about empty. I just have to sort of like hack and slash, you know?
Yes,
Okay.
your bag of tricks is empty. You've used it already.
Oh, wait, that's not the actually... That was
On
the wrong
purpose.
dice.
Badges.
Haha.
Haha.
Hee hee ha ha. Oh. Okay. Well, that was underwhelming. So, we'll say if it's these two... I'll just mark these. We'll have disadvantage on attacks. From the Dazing Ray, and the other one cannot be feared. Because thralls cannot be feared. But that is their turn, and we're right back to the top initiative. And I think, considering it's 10 p.m., we're probably gonna pause things here, because I don't think this is ending. What?
We can do one more.
We can always do one more. That's the trick. I know how this goes. This way, I have something to make sure you guys want to come back next session. It's leaving on an interesting note. As the swarm of Duragar is pretty much bursting through the gate, as you all are going to continue to hold the line for as long as you can before making your retreat and sort of blasting away the tunnels so nothing is following you. And hopefully, you know what? It's a full 10 rounds of combat. It's possible the Neolithic could come back. Who knows what could happen?
Wait, how many rounds have we been through already?
It's been like 3 rounds.
Okay, we should write that down because I feel like we did something that had 10 rounds to start with.
Nope.
Well, yeah, but that was like on round 2, so it would be like 9 more rounds until the Neolithic comes back, or maybe 8.
No, he did it last round. So
I did it last round, so it's 9
it'd be
rounds.
10 rounds from. I don't think there's. I don't think it's gonna be a full 10 rounds of combat because I don't think I could sit through that because that sounds.
It's fine, Elijah. I'm just gonna fireball.
What I was thinking about was the potion that Zelda did not take.
Oh
yeah.
So that's fairly. So we'll stop at the top of initiative before there any new major developments. And
We are also conserving that potion for next time.
Yeah. So we will see you all next week, ? I actually haven't figured out any of the scheduling stuff. Well, if we're here, we're here. If we're not, then you know that we did not play this week. Next week. Have a good night, y'all. As I awkwardly fumble to press the button to end the stream and fuck it up 3 times.